You met Bob Saget once. Did we talk about this? I think we may have. I don't know if that was on stream or not, though. Maybe. Mecca's got a surprise. This is my physical Wii collection as of right now. This is all of them. Many of which we've already played. Yeah, it's a decently big stack, and there's some good games in there. There's some decent games in there. But, again, being so late as it is, it's kind of hard to start anything right now. So I think our best bets are either, like, WiiWare or some Wii Sports. Oh, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of gaming. Of course. We all know. Crush that tech.
Cool. Nice hit.
Oh, we need, like, spam shake.
I used to have one of those.
0 resale value. This is what Goodwill does in the back to their electronics.
We're done.
Exactly, it's tragic. Emergency? No, there's already an E. Efficiency.
Time is running out.
C-I... Did we get it? Oh my god!
Well, you still haven't.
How did I get a B in there? What? What the fuck happened? Damn it. They were stressing me out. I didn't have enough time to type. God damn it. We still won, whatever. Yeah, that beep is terrifying. I don't know how I got a B in there. Like, actually. Where did that come from? Whatever. It was the bonus. Kyle-chan's laugh is just super adorbs. He makes my Kokoro go doki doki waku waku. The way he looks at me when he wins at games is just simply sugoi. None of the other streamer bakas are as kawaii as my Kyle-chan. I need to take a shower after reading that. I like to think I'm decently consistent. I think that's safe to say. 84,000 hours watched. 84,000. Holy moly. That is a lot. 1,000 clips created. That's also a lot. That's a hell of a lot of clips. And our highest concurrent, this CCV is concurrent viewership. And then I go out and work, and no, this isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on. What am I fighting for? What are we fighting for? What am I doing right now? Wait, what? Takes? I'm assuming that's supposed to say taxes. Mario, I haven't paid taxes since 1994. Been exporting all of my earnings. This fight is literally just sit here and fight. We got him. Allie, you are finally free. The whole world awaits you. See you later, alligator. You did it, young swamp hopper, and you've taught Shark Boss a valuable life lesson about hygiene. And Ali G turned out to be a fun-loving team player all along. The swamp can finally relax and enjoy life thanks to you. But can you really be joyous while knowing others are still inside the farm? Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome in. How are we doing? Hey there, Kreb. Welcome in. Ninja, how's it going? Osvaldo, good seeing you. Hey there, Epic. Kreb. You can't double pin. Honestly, should be a feature, is not. Disappointed. Hamster, welcome in. Lynn, how's it going? Hamha. Lehman, good seeing you. Yo, Blast. Riley. Hey, all Riley here. Hey, all Scott with the 3 uploads in a row. Welcome in, guys. Yakuza. Good seeing you. This is now the highlight of your day. Welcome in, Yakuza. It's good seeing y'all. We are continuing with our week of WiiK. I said your name twice. You make it sound like that's a bad thing, Kreb. I could have said it not at all. You're getting double the exposure. We are playing House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return tonight. I have played House of the Dead 2, specifically the Wii version already, on stream. But it's been a very long time, and I've not played House of the Dead 3 yet. So I'm thinking we might try and go for both. We'll see how this goes. Of course, we do have other games. We got a stack here. Also, just for fun, I figured it would be funny to show all the games I've beaten. I inspired you to set up some RA, Yakuza, nice. Berserk on Dreamcast? Oh, Dreamcast and PS2. I thought you were saying there was a Berserk game on Dreamcast. And I was like, what? Just going berserk on the systems, I gotcha. Yeah, Dreamcast and PS2, those are some good options. Okay. There is a Berserk game on Dreamcast? What? Okay, so there is one. I like you most of the time until you make me say weird things. And yeah, that's... You know, I try to play along with the walk-ins, but sometimes I'm just like, what am I even reading? What are you guys having me read? Why do I have to say these things? Let me show you guys just before we jump into this. So, we've already beaten this stack of games. And remember, the first day of Wii streams, we only did WiiWare. So in 2 streams, I've gotten through all of these. So, yeah. Quite a few there. Balls of Fury we did beat. I might as well go through them. Why not? I don't remember the exact order of these.
The year 2000.
Actually, I think I might. Screw it. We might as well do like a little bit of a recap. How was iCarly? You hope good. I actually kind of liked it. It was really short though. It was like what, an hour? I think. But yeah, the day before yesterday, we beat Balls of Fury, starring Christopher Walken. Pretty bad ping pong game, not gonna lie, but we got through it. And then we also did Deal or No Deal and Wheel of Fortune. We just kind of embraced the game show games toward the end of that night. Did I go to my local GameStop and ask them what they're hiding in the drawer? I did not. I did not. I have not had the time to go to GameStop. Jelly, good seeing you. And then yesterday, for those that either maybe missed it or weren't there for the whole thing, we started the night with Cruisin'. We beat Cruisin' in an hour. We beat iCarly in an hour. We finished the Red Team story in Club Penguin Game Day, which took closer to 2 hours, actually. And then we finished the night off with some classic Wii Sports. I managed to either beat every game, and in the case of bowling, I got a 200-plus game. And in the case of golf, I actually scored under par. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm calling this one beat. Which means 3 games the night before, 4 games last night. We've already beat 7 physical games, plus all the WiiWare games we've done. We've beaten a lot of games. Not that it's much of an accomplishment, but I do find it funny. I do find it funny more than anything. That final ping pong match was suspenseful. It was very suspenseful. Alright. Yared with the Pokedex read. How do you... Zigzagoon? I'm assuming that's how you say it. Zigzagoon, the tiny raccoon Pokemon. Zigzagoon is extremely curious, and so ends up walking in a zigzag path between things that interest it. Time to beat Kirby Epic Yarn, then? I don't have Kirby Epic Yarn. Alright, we are going to start with House of the Dead 2, since I am super nostalgic for House of the Dead 2, and I want an excuse to play it again, so we're going to play it again. Alpha, welcome in. Played this in the arcades. This was a classic light gun arcade shooter. I actually, most of my experience with House of the Dead 2 specifically, oh shit, is specifically with the Dreamcast version. Why did Zigzagoon turn into Gene Simmons though? What? Yes, classic game time. I did not get to Set my options.
We're meeting G over there.
Playing House of the Dead Overkill today? What are the odds? Is it cheating to emulate and use your mouse as the Wiimote to aim? Honestly, the Wiimote is so good at aiming. I don't necessarily consider a mouse that far removed. Yo, Blasphemy, welcome in. You're late. Literally 6 minutes late. You're fine. Let me check the options real quick. Did I ever end up beating this? No, I've beat this game before. Yeah. No, we've beat it before. Game settings. Oh, it's already on the max. Okay, well, we're gonna go on easy. These games also were on PC. Yeah, they definitely are. In fact, I think Overkill has a Steam version, so... which I am sure lets you use the mouse. Alright. Not that this game is, like, excessively difficult, but it's difficult enough, I figure. Let's set it to easy. The Tasty Green Blood. Actual travesty. Yeah, Overkill has a Steam port.
We're meeting G over there.
We're meeting G over there. For those that have never seen House of the Dead 2, get ready for some, like, real C-tier voice acting. And by C-tier, I mean S-tier. It's so bad it's good. I also don't have the nunchuck plugged in. I don't know if I should bother with the nunchuck.
Please be safe, G.
To reload, you just point the pointer off screen.
How could anyone do this?
Troll 2, you know I've still never seen Troll 2. That's been on my, like, my movie bucket list. I still haven't gotten around to it.
G.
Dude, I had a Dreamcast light gun for a while. They were sick. It was, I think it actually was Mad Catz, but it was actually very good. This is RE1 levels of voice acting. Welcome in, Earth.
Hurry, go.
There's been something so specifically special about old zombie zombie games with bad voice acting. Well, this is like the de facto one. This is the one I think everybody thinks of.
My God.
House of the Dead 1 remake? I know Overkill is on Steam. Yo, man, still welcome in.
Don't kill me! No!
Yo, Ramen, welcome in.
Get outside that way.
Dude, I need to watch Troll 2. Damn, did we miss him? I think he died on us. The Wii pointer is actually working today. I just have to not hold it too close.
Gee,
JC in the new Avatar soon? It's honestly a decent flick. I think you'll enjoy it, at the very least. Shit. Ramen, your Steam Deck's coming on Sunday? Nice. Looks like it works with the Zapper plastic thing. Oh, yes. It works with the hunk of plastic. Of course. Yo, Sinful, welcome in.
Please take this.
Best new avatar's that last boss character in Muscle March. Indeed. Sinful with the hydry. Okay. Blast with the Rip Steakhouse. Gotta hit me. Dude, they brought the freaking grilled cheese burrito back again. I feel like Taco Bell's just teasing me. Like, remember all these other items you didn't care nearly so much about? We'll bring those ones back. For like the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. God, he moves such like a spastic bastard. There we go. It's like, how are you supposed to be able to hit him until he like stoops up there? I don't think you can. Yo, we're chosen. The quad steak burrito? Quad steak burrito? Oh, shit. Okay, we got him. There we go. Yo, hey there, Beatty. Welcome in. You're gonna assume the screen is fitted well. It's fitted as well as I can fit it. This game does have some kind of cinematic bars.
But it's very similar to the 1998 Kyrian case.
That case?
James, go and prevent confusion in
The
city.
gun has to stretch, Kreb.
Sunset Bridge.
Don't push your luck,
County
Kreb.
James.
No more fooling around.
Brings back some major Salt memories, Chosen. Yeah, this game doesn't mess around. This game does not mess around. The Yumbo Sandwich. I've never heard of that. What is that?
Dogs of the AMS. Time
Get my
to
shit
move.
together? What have I done? I thought we did pretty well through there.
No! Help me! Need to hurry. What?
We just saved this man's life. Yo, Blasta, welcome in.
Me.
Damn it. Oh, my character said no more fooling around. Spoiler alert, the dialogue is meaningless in this game. Never noticed this was supposed to take place in Venice. Yeah.
What?
Or at least an area that looks like Venice. Ooh, come on. Key. That James voice is still just something else. You'd swear it was an AI. I know. It doesn't feel like it's a real person.
What?
Time Crisis is excellent. No! Kid's dead. I tried.
Mom,
What the?
What the? Mom's dead. That's an oops if I've ever seen one. There's gonna be a lot of oopsies in this playthrough. Demon Front. I have never played Demon Front. Up it is, I guess. Dude, these enemies are the worst. They're actually the worst. Sorry, lady, zombies ate your neighbors and your family. Everybody you know is gone. Deal with it. I'm the best. Far from it. But I try. God, he's being a pain in the ass. There we go. Damn, that was a tough one. But surprisingly large number of hits. When they cut to the cutscenes, you can't kill them. I see how it is.
I was looking for you, James.
What's going on? The city's chaos is increasing.
So for those that don't know,
Well, it's about
there's a typing version of this,
What?
and
Harry, talk
they actually edited this game so that in the typing version, all the characters have Dreamcasts on their back, and they have like they have straps that come forward and hold a keyboard in front of their torsos. It's so great. Oh shit! There goes my pointer again. Is it New Year's Eve? It's not quite New Year's Eve here on the West Coast. I have no plans other than I'm streaming tomorrow. Damn, I'm shooting those fish right out of the air. I don't remember there being this many fish. Okay, there we go. Shoot. What? I swear the framing's off here. There we go. That's a lot of fish. Oh shit. Unexpected Twins reference. The House of the Dead is not a film as far as I know. I mean, you could argue the original release is so great that it's practically a film. It's film worthy. There is a what? I'm assuming they came out way later. Okay, there we go. We got it. It's awful. I would imagine it would be terrible. It is the eve of New Year's. I was gonna say, for me, it's only the 30th.
Don't care who it is, no one's gonna get away with this.
I was asking about a win condition with Wii Sports. Sorry you missed it. I got about halfway to the gold ball for pro level for bowling. That could be a Wii win condition. Any excuse to play more Wii Sports? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I got a 200 plus game.
It's me.
I'm pretty satisfied with what we did last night.
Well, the 1998 curing case.
I hate Matthew Broderick for that single quote.
He's the head one of the most eminent.
Gonna be a film of DDR? What the hell would that even look like?
We have to stop him.
They give you something cool for getting pro level in each sport?
Back me up.
I mean, I guess we could do more Wii Sports. I wasn't necessarily planning on it.
Are you all right, James?
But I'm not necessarily opposed. I just figure, like, I got under par on the 9-course golf. I won a game of boxing.
The Watergate.
I won a game of baseball.
Harry, looks like we can go around.
Won multiple games of tennis. And then we got a 200 plus game in bowling. I'm like, I don't know, I think we pretty much saw all we needed to. We're getting a live action Minecraft movie? What?
Hurry,
Italy and run to somewhere safe.
Why? Just why? Did I beat Matt in boxing? Matt.
Yes, this is Amy. Yes. Yes. It seems that
Didn't see it, you were asleep, therefore didn't happen. Yeah, the VOD means nothing. I gotta do it all again.
It says that you'll be waiting at the Coliseum on the north side of the city.
Chris Pratt is Steve. I swear, if they put Chris Pratt in another game to movie adaptation. Is Matt like the first? Matt might actually be the first opponent in Wii Boxing. Hey there, Jeremy. Welcome in. Usually 162 games in an MLB season. Okay, random fact. I can now increase life to 4. Oh, the game's saying I didn't do well. Here's some more lives. I see how it is. Well, I'm gonna crank. Oh, it automatically did it. Also, yeah, let me set the blood to red. Sorry about that. Chosen, you found 3 to be more fun. I don't know. I'm really nostalgic for this game. I imagine this is gonna be a bit of a challenge. How's it going, Matt? Hopefully you're feeling better. If I didn't beat Matt in boxing, then I didn't beat boxing.
We're meeting.
Are y'all saying I'm gonna get paid to play Wii Sports? No? Well, I've got plenty other games to get to, so...
Be safe, G.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Why do the demons sound like they inhaled helium? Probably because they just pitch shifted the voices up. Which is almost exactly what helium sounds like.
G! James, I tried. Don't underestimate the enemy. James.
Now it's cherry Kool-Aid blood gross. I don't know, part of me does kind of like the green blood.
Back us up. Hurry. Go.
Thanks, G.
Dude, my cursor didn't even pop up. Oh, right, he's supposed to do that.
My God.
Thought you had to unlock the blood in the Dreamcast version? It's been so long, I don't remember. I can't beat mad at game collecting? I actually don't know how many games I own, to be honest. I've never done a count.
There was nothing we could do.
House of the Dead Remake is good. If I want a copy, message soonish. I don't know, I've been thinking about picking up the physical Switch version. That was probably gonna be the route I was gonna go. I don't know, that limited edition looks really cool with the is it holographic? No, lenticular artwork. Why I shoot the frogs? Because they'll kill me if I don't. I did not mean to hit the kid. I swear that was a mistake. Nobody's gonna believe me. It's okay. I'll suffer the consequences. Shit. I forgot how try-hard this game kinda is.
Help! 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 Don't come! Don't come! Thank you.
Kyle don't care, he shoot and he play the video game. I mean, play is like in air quotes, right? Hey there, poker. Let me pause. Sorry, I'm getting behind on chat. Like the green blood, if only because it reminds you of several versions of Ocarina of Time that randomly change Gandorf's blood between red and green. That's so random. Hey there, Leo. Afraid to know how many games you own? I'm also kind of afraid. I just got back from spending a few days out of town. Nice. Glad you're feeling better. Sorry about the cold. Reviewed kind of poorly. It depends on how you see a 6 out of 10 is poor. No light gun controls kind of soured the game of it. Wait, which game? For the remake? I do have a P.O. box. Cool people sometimes ship him things. I'm not soliciting items to the P.O. box, okay? Purely send stuff there if you want me to open something on stream. That is all I'm gonna say. Presents are greatly appreciated, but by no means necessary. Yo, hamster. Gotta pull out the frog emote. Can't believe you actually went out and watched the Illumination Grinch. Wait, when did this come out? Is this a recent thing? I must be so out of the loop. Oh, years ago? Come on, game. I haven't gone to theaters like 2 years. They don't make good movies anymore. I mean, they do. It's just a lot of the bigger ones aren't the good ones, you know? You kind of have to look for good films anymore. There we go. Love Northman. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's good films that come out. It's just a lot of times they're not the high watermark, you know, blockbusters.
Harry,
Thank God you're all right.
what the hell's going on in this?
Imagine how much they spend on Star Wars. I don't want to think how much they spend on Star Wars.
That face?
Slut for A24 film. I was gonna say A24 puts out a lot of cool stuff.
Let's meet at Sunset Bridge. We're counting on you.
All right. Well, we already lost a credit. My accuracy is only 65%. It's a little lacking. I think if we lose again, they up the amount of lives per credit to 5. But I honestly don't remember.
Dogs of the AMS. Time they made a move.
No! Help me! Need to hurry.
65's higher than 50. I thought I was in the 60-ish zone last attempt, too.
Thank you for rescuing me.
But yeah, I guess I'm at least hitting over half my shots. We got that going for us. Damn it. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Classic. Damn it, how did I miss all of those?
Help me! Help me! Thank you for rescuing me.
Oh shit. I love it. I've probably seen that a dozen times and it still gets me.
Looks like they didn't.
No, I didn't get the key. Bring me all the gems, Crash. It's like, Cortex, how about, no. So yeah, the key gives us an alternate route through here, which we did go through the first time. So I guess the positive side effect of me not getting the key this time is we're seeing a different area. Kind of nice this game has a few branching paths. Gives it a little replay value. You're fine. Relax. Love clock towers in video games. Sucks the majority of horror games. It's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's kind of become a cliche in horror games.
Don't come. Don't come.
Now, Castlevania, I feel like some people would argue it's not a horror
Go
game.
straight ahead and you'll get to the wall.
I don't know. It's got enough in the way of spooky thematic content that I'd probably lump it in with horror, but. You'd say it's goth. You're fine, dude. You're fine.
Thank you for rescuing me.
He didn't give us anything. Why did I bother? I'm still down to 3 credits. I forget, is there a way to unlock unlimited credits on this?
Amy, Harry.
I feel like there might be. I seem to recall there's like some
looking for you,
side
James.
modes
What's going on?
that like uncap the
City
credits.
staff is increasing.
Well, it's about
I don't know if I'm misremembering that or not.
What? Harry, talk later.
Light gun games are quarter suckers unless you're really yeah. Guy pops up in an aggressive manner as if he's going to attack us, and then he thanks us for saving him. The hypocrisy of the human condition. He acts all high and mighty until he almost dies, and then he's suddenly thankful. It's a social commentary. Completing arcade mode unlocks free play. What does that mean exactly? Oh, come on. Beat the game. Yeah, I know what completing arcade mode means. Free play equals unlimited continue. Okay, that's where I was confused. So you have to beat the game to get unlimited continues. Fucking savage game. Are you kidding me? Well, I'm down to 1 credit. I do be kind of screwed here. I feel like we as a collective need to stop describing things with the phrase "with blank elements."
Don't care who
Thoughts?
No one's gonna get away with this.
I mean, I don't know how much that leans into the genre discussion, but I mean, you know my feelings on genres. Mance with the GG. We still have multiple stages. We are not finishing the game in this attempt.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the AMS. It's me, Goldman.
Is it 5 chapters?
Well, the 19...
It might be 5.
Guess who's behind it?
This game doesn't end. I've seen the end of it. I've seen the end of it. I'm only streaming this because I own it on Wii. I already had it.
Again, I'm Terry.
And technically, I haven't finished the whole game.
James, back me up. Okay.
Plus, this game actually does play very... Wow. Does play very well on the Wii.
Are you all right, James?
Man looks tiny compared to his chair. You know, these Sega games did not always nail scale on everything.
Thank you. I'll open the water gate for you.
Even I agree, I haven't technically seen it, and well, no, I'm saying I haven't beat House of the Dead 3, is what I'm saying. There's 2 games in this collection. I have seen the end of House of the Dead 2.
Yes, this is Amy. Yes. Yes. It seems that Gold
80s child brain still has trouble computing Sega games on a Nintendo console.
Well, he says that he'll be waiting at the
Poor
building
Sega.
on the
Poor
north side
Sega.
of the city.
Coliseum?
I mean, if Sega had their way, they'd probably still be in the console market, but alas. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want that life anyway. Alright, well, we're on our last credit.
James.
I don't think I ever beat the Dreamcast version of House of the Dead 2.
Okay.
But I've beat the Wii version here before. And I've beat the Typing of the Dead, which is basically House of the Dead 2 on keyboard. Beat the PC version of that. Sega really liked porting their stuff to as many consoles and platforms as possible. Because, like, I've beat Sonic R on, like, 3 different platforms. Yo, Fortifier. We had to do it.
What is it?
Hey, I actually managed to make it to the boss here. Do I have an arcade around that has any of the House of the Dead games? No. Oh, fuck. I don't think we're gonna last here very long. Oh, come on. Damn it. Typing of the Dead win, I've already streamed it, and I will never stream it again because that game is so fucking ridiculously hard that I could not read chat and play the game at the same time. It was actually impossible. So I will never stream that again, but I've done it once, and yeah, don't need to do it again. House of the Dead 3, free play, finish the game with an A. Oh, there's rankings in that one? Forgot exactly where you played House of the Dead 2 in the arcade, but you saw a lot of 2 and 3 out in the wild, rarely 4. I didn't even know there was a 4, to be honest. I think that might be just how rare it is. Okay, it should put us up to, yeah, 5 lives. Maybe this will get me through the game. At this rate, probably not, but we'll see. When you went to Japan, oh god. Two different fonts? That's fucked. House of the Dead 4 has the Uzi, right? I didn't know there was a 4. I straight up did not know. 5 has a machine gun? There's House of the Dead 5? What?
We're meeting G over there.
I thought this series was dead after like 3. I didn't realize it kept getting games. Alright. Time to do better.
Please be safe, G.
Mario's Time Machine? I don't know, Blast.
How could
Maybe
anyone
someday.
do this?
Scarlet Dawn. Look it up, it's crazy. 2018. Really, that recent? It's like a borderline reality cockpit with air blowing and scent.
Try.
What?
Don't underestimate the enemy. James, take this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. We have to do some looking into that. That's for sure.
Harry and Amy are coming to back us
It's
up.
like how Time Crisis 4 is on PS3, but nobody cared about light gun stuff by that point. Yeah. Game almost made me take a hit there.
I don't want to die. My God.
Don't come. Don't come. Go away. Go away.
Time Machine on NES has graphics backported for Super Mario World. That's strange. Oh, come on, game. My God.
Nothing we could do.
Oh, that was so close. House Dead 5 supposedly releases in 2024. And I'm shocked the series is still like alive and kicking. I mean, I like it, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of weird. I wasn't sure there was too much of a market for it. Few more Twisted Teas, Yakuza. Good old Twisted Tea. Okay, we're not gonna shoot the kid this time. You're just a boy. I have links turned off, I'm sorry. I've had them turned off for years now.
Help! Help! Help!
This time he says. 5-dimensional full body experience, immersive internal cabinet features, 5.1 channel surround with subwoofer, high spec bass shaker, air cannon, spot LED lights. Holy shit. I don't want to think how much that cabinet costs. Polymega has its own light gun. I don't know, I've toyed with the idea of maybe picking up a Polymega, but it's probably not something I need. It is a nice kind of all-in-one solution for people that want, like, support for, like, you know, early CD-based systems, though. You asshole. $25,000? Dear God. For a House of the Dead cabinet. I just need to hit up a Dave & Buster's, and that's how I can play House of the Dead. That probably explains why I haven't seen one. I haven't been in a Dave & Buster's in probably almost a decade. Would I rather try Virtua Quest on PS2 or MechWarrior 2 on PS1? I have no real knowledge of either of those games, so I have no idea. I am somewhat more intrigued by Virtua Quest, though, just based off the title. Dave & Buster's overpriced and they kind of smell.
Amy, Harry,
It's the experience fortifier.
what the hell's going on in this city?
I can feel that.
No, but
That's
it's very
understandable.
similar to the 1998 Tyrion case.
Hey there, Hobbs.
That case?
James, go and prevent the confusion in the city.
Okay.
Let's meet at Sunset Bridge.
Game where you take down legendary sea monsters rail shooter. I probably know it. Panzer
No
Dragoon,
more fooling around.
I presume. All right, adding Virtua Quest to the PS2 roulette. GameWorks. I've never been to a GameWorks. I assume they're kind of like a Dave & Buster's
Dogs
type
of the
deal.
AMS. Time they made a move.
No! Help me!
All right.
Need to hurry. What?
They've gone down in quality. Dave & Buster's slacking. The Ocean
Thank you for
Hunter.
rescuing me.
I don't think I'm not aware of that one. Yeah, based off that description, I'm like, Panzer Dragoon? They have a better ratio of arcade to restaurant. As in more arcade, I presume. Shit. There's our first credit. Not too bad though, being in the second stage.
Help me! Help me! Thank you for rescuing me.
They were about to open a new one, then COVID. Oh yeah, that's just shitty timing. Damn it. Okay, we got the key. 1998 Sega Rail Shooter, take out Leviathan, Megalodon. Shit, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that one, to be honest.
No! No! My dad's still inside.
Don't worry, I'll get him out.
It's like Dave and Buster's, except they cater to esports, really. I mean, I'm not, like, admittedly not a big arcade guy. Are you oh my god. That was just unfortunate.
Something or someone has. Take it.
Need to hurry.
Hey, they're barking. It should be Dave and Kyle's. I shot her dead. What? You know, casualties of war. What can I say?
What are they?
Am I already down to 3 credits? What the fuck happened?
What's
Slacking
wrong with
here.
this city?
Help! Help! Help me! Help! Ah!
No! Damn it! Come on, game.
Thanks. Sunset Bridge.
Okay, we at least got a life up. Make up for that botched play there. Danny DeVito, what you doing in shitty Italy? Jalapeno cheese poppers? Damn, that sounds good. Typical Sega credit eating, pretty much, yep. Oh my god.
How could anyone do
Yeah, I don't think we're doing well enough here.
James.
In order to get through the whole game. I remember how much of a bitch the ending is.
Harry, the chaos of the city's increasing.
Yeah, this game does not mess around.
Well, it's about that. It seems like gold.
Barkeep keeps making you hungry. Yakuza, you should know by now this whole stream makes everyone hungry. We somehow always get on the topic of food. And I've started to just embrace it, you know? Just gotta embrace it. When you're in Japan, they play experts, every shot counts. Blasted with zero regard, you adopted your technique, you beat House of the Dead 3. Damn. I mean, I can kind of respect an approach like that, but I am very much the scatter shot. Let's shoot as much as you can and hope shit hits. And in a case like that, nothing hit. Got a selfie with you and then he bought you ramen? Let's go. Shit. Okay, we did get him, but I took a hit. Come on, man. Yeah, this guy's kind of a bastard.
Right.
Left.
Right.
Damn it. He's right again. I'll be glad to know you'll live, Barkeep. Was there a reason to think otherwise? It's like the 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Eventually, everything leads to the Kevin of
Don't care
Bacon.
who it is. No one's gonna get away with
Of
it.
course, that's how it works. Nailed it. Yeah, if we're not talking about food, it's not a real college stream. You sound like my brother. You sound like Trashy. Oh no, I ate a jalapeno. I'm gonna die.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the AMS.
Let's not be so dramatic here.
Goldman.
So we're on chapter 3, and I've used 3 credits. Damn.
James, back me up.
Okay.
Come on. Those poppers don't mess around. Apparently not.
Are you all right, James?
Yeah, I'm hanging on.
We're barely hanging on here. Not hanging on hard enough.
Help me! Help me! Thanks for saving me.
Oh, come on. That reload.
No! No! Help! Ah!
There was no way. He was in the way of my shot that whole time.
Anyone do this.
Hey there, Zen4. I used to play this on very hard with the Dreamcast controller because you never had a gun. You could beat the game on very hard.
What? From Gold.
Alright, the flex. How's it going, Zen4? With maximum credits and lives, I mean, still.
James! Over there!
I think you save all these people, but James doesn't give a damn and leaves them to die anyway? Like, what the hell? It's, you know, you gotta save the self first, you know?
James, you go from the underground passage. We'll go this way.
Okay.
Well, we're probably gonna get back to the 5-headed dragon boss. But probably not much further than that.
Don't kill me!
I almost shot him.
Help!
In fact, I thought I did.
But they're not back yet. I told them not to go.
I think it's easier with the controller. You can mash the buttons a lot easier. I don't know. I have gotten used to.
What is it?
I have gotten used to playing these games on controller more than anything. The Hydra, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know my Greek mythology. That's great. Yo, Kill, welcome in. What? How did that not count? Yo, Clean, welcome in. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Dreamcast version is better. I was waiting for somebody to say that. This game is quite good with the Wiimote. Is that it? Shit. Do I think with the right amount of hair gel and styling, I could get a hairdo like Yugi Moto? I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Oh, we get our credits increased to 6. How much is this gonna go up until we get it here? How many times will they increase the amount of credits we... Oh, wait, no, that was credits, not lives that time. Interesting. Aren't the originals usually better? Typically they are. I don't know. Comparing this on Dreamcast with a light gun to the Wii version with the pointer, I don't know. They're probably about the same, to be honest. Have I tried playing with 2 Wiimotes? I don't have 2 Wiimotes. You could kind of cheese it that way. A Yugi Moto hairstyle card? Barkeep, wouldn't even know how to begin with that. Wasn't gonna talk about the superiority of the Dreamcast version. You thought it was a soup.
How could
Assume most people play Dreamcast version with the controller. I don't know. I mean, there were light guns for the Dreamcast. Fuck. I might as well re-fucking start.
G.
James, I tried. Don't
2 remotes is more complicated than it sounds. Did Chosen try it?
this.
Yeah, I feel like it would be kind of tough to keep up with.
Harry and Amy are coming to back us up. Hurry, go.
Thanks, G.
What if you combine them both with a rubber band?
My God.
I mean, you'd have to somehow synchronize, I think, like the B button and the A button. A sawed-off Wii shotgun, the double barrel. The Wiimote double barrel.
Thanks. You can get outside that way.
I have Prime. Nope. I have not had Amazon Prime in a couple years. Which is my VODs only last 2 weeks anymore. No free game for me. Yeah, and Amazon also doesn't extort me for $120 a year. Or I don't know. It's probably gone up since I stopped paying for it. Am I playing with a Zamper at least? No, I'm just playing with the Wiimote. Game's still good on controller. I'm so used to playing light gun games on controller. I honestly feel almost more at home with that. Prime seems to be cheaper in Canada. It might actually be worth it in Canada. Woozy the Wii Oozy. Nailed it.
Thank you. Please take this.
I'm the reason Amazon Prime went up. Good, maybe everybody will realize it's not worth it. I have every right to be annoyed with Amazon. Right? They own Twitch. Extortion artists. There's an Uzi light gun for PS2. Incredible. You know, the thing with light gun games, you get good at whatever you have available to you. Right? Yeah, if you played light gun games exclusively with light guns, a controller is gonna feel weird. But a lot of people only had a controller. And so that, and like I said, I stream a lot of them, and most of the time I'm playing without a light gun, so I've gotten very used to controller. I like to think I can do all right with controller. But obviously, a proper light gun is preferred in a lot of cases. Damn it. There goes our first continue. But we did get through the first level, and our credits have been increased to 6. Hey, our accuracy was 70%. Our accuracy is improving. Quick, more quarters. The thing, that's what it drives me absolutely up a damn wall about home conversions of arcade games. Is when they limit the amount of credits you can have. It's like, dude, if I was in the arcade, I could spend more money.
No! Help me! Need to hurry. What?
I get a life bonus for every 5 people saved,
Thank you for rescuing me.
which I guess is better than nothing. Okay, good. Lynn with the $2. Because we talk about food. Hopefully this will give me some Taco Bell. Lynn, I would say $2, as much as I do appreciate the thought. A lot of people have done like $1 donations, and I'm not even kidding, like, after PayPal fees, I end up getting like less than half.
What?
So I'd be careful with small donations like that, because the PayPal cut is like way higher. At least with like a I've noticed with like $5 donations, I'll get like $4.50 or something of it, which seems way more reasonable. Get the chicken burrito. Well, like I said, I don't know, PayPal might take $1 of that. Is the $2 from Lynn enough to get the Avatar? Barkeep is gonna try until the end of time.
Don't worry. I'll get him out.
Being a streamer's actual suffering, guy. Other companies extorting all your money. Yep, pretty much. God, why do they... I guess it's my fault for spamming, but... I shot twice.
We're flying right over the Sunset Bridge. Something or someone.
We killed him again.
Need to hurry.
Yeah, but like, I know occasionally people will meme and do like $1 donation. I'm like, literally... PayPal gets over half of it. I wonder if I can set a minimum donation. Because I'm like, PayPal doesn't need more of my... You know, PayPal doesn't need more of any of our money. Yo, Jolly, welcome in.
What's wrong with this city?
The new chicken burrito taco Bell is better than the nacho fries. I actually haven't tried the chicken burrito yet. That was bad. Unlimited lives being unlocked for beating a game never made sense.
Help! Help me!
Lynn, that was not a solicitation for another donation, but thank you for the $10. Really do appreciate it. See, at least that one I know, like, over $9 of it is actually going to end up in my pocket. PayPal's not going to take half of that. Leo, you hadn't had Taco Bell in months, and you tried it and fell in love. That's what I love to hear.
How could anyone do this?
Will I play Resident Evil House... Wait, what? Is there a Resident Evil House of the Dead crossover?
The city's increasing.
How's it going, Adam?
Well, it's about that. It seems like gold.
Wait, we'll talk later.
Dude, I'm down to 3 credits. We need to do better. Is all it is. Dear God, that was terrible. This game always gets me like this. I'm always like absolutely smack talking my own performance in this game. Come the fuck on. I never had confidence with this game. I never have confidence with this game. I've played it multiple times. I know well enough not to have confidence with this game. If anything, this is a confidence killer. This game makes you think you're terrible at video games. That's all it does. Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicle? Oh, that's like, sort of.
Right.
There we go, we got it. It's a game reliant on, I mean, yes and no. There's some bullshit arcade, we're gonna steal your quarters nonsense going on.
Don't care who it is, no one's gonna get away.
Barbecue, no, please do not throw money at me in the hopes that I'll play Hamtaro. Okay. It's a light gun shooter. I mean, I understand light gun shooters on the whole are usually kind of difficult.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the
limited ammo is a, well,
me, Goldman.
I mean, yeah, there is unlimited ammo, but you got to reload quite a bit.
Well, the 1990s.
I can't imagine a light gun game having limited ammo. Like, what would happen? You run out of ammo, it's just over. Can't do anything.
The most eminent financial group and an expert on the genome theory. We have to stop him. James, back me up. Okay.
By that standard, I'll beat the game if it's set to 1 life. I should set it to 1 credit. You run out of ammo and then you fist fight, Dennis.
Are you alright, James? Yeah.
That's when the game gets good. No, I do like this game. It's just, again, it's the arbitrary, that's set the amount of credits and lives you can have.
Help me!
Hamtaro kart racing. Yo, Jazzy. Beat this on Dreamcast? Nice. Yeah, I've beat this game before, but man, it drives me nuts how there's like limited credits and lives. Like, it's an arcade game. Give me a break. With the original mode, the 2 power-ups you used were +2 life and +5 credits. Yeah, sounds about right. Is original mode easier? I didn't even bother to look at the differences between arcade and original. Jesus fuck. Anyway, there, S-Block.
James, you go from the underground passage.
It's the same, you can use 2 power-ups?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll call you when something happens.
Interesting. I mean, this Wii version has been, like, kind of slowly upping the amount of lives and credits we get.
Don't kill me!
They're different weapons?
My friends
Yet a
went
bass
inside.
lure is a
They're not
weapon,
back
wow.
yet. I told them not to go.
That sounds incredible. Help! Alright, we got back to the Hydra. Unlocked a UFO on your winning run. That sounds incredible. Come on, man. Son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? No. You bastard of a video game. How was none of those right? Actual lies and deceit. Five credits, 3 lives, I believe so, and it's now up to 5 lives and 6 credits. And I'm still having trouble. What the fuck? I need to get another. I think I don't have another Wiimote. I've only got the one. Hey there, ruffian. Are you kidding me? That was awful. Speaking of light gun games, finally want to try Black Ops 1 on the Wii. Are we counting that as a light gun game? Zombies with the Wiimote. Actually, I could see the... Okay, it's increasing credits to 7. We're just gonna have to keep playing until we win, I guess. Oh, man. Admittedly, I did really poorly on that Hydra. That was terrible.
We're meeting G over there. What?
Game does not let you crank up the credits until you lose. Nope. Nope. Every time you lose, it ups the ante a little bit. Or I guess it lowers the ante, really. By giving you more. On Dreamcast, you can crank it all the way up at the start.
Please be safe.
Which is honestly how it should be, if you ask me. Hey there, Lissy. Welcome in. It's going okay.
How could anyone
Getting my ass kicked by House of the Dead. And it's not even the first time on stream this has happened. It goes up to 9 credits. So I just gotta lose 2 more times really quickly.
Don't underestimate.
And then we can play the game.
James, take this.
I am actually tempted to do that. Remember the House of the Dead movie? I didn't know one existed until people told me today. You can unlock unlimited credits. You have to do a lot. What does that entail? Because it might be worth doing.
My God.
I gotta lose a couple more times to win. Because this game's backwards. You bastard game.
There was nothing we could do.
Does the Wii have a keyboard accessory? Unfortunately, it does not. I have played Typing the Dead, though, on stream. I won't do it again. Infinite continues. You beat the game in training mode and boss mode. Interesting.
Gee, bloodstream.
I mean, it might get to that point. The bosses are the problem. I don't know, I think the whole game is the problem. It's just very demanding. And honestly, typing is worse. Play a different game. I should give up whenever I am slightly having trouble, yes. Money does talk. Yo, hey there, Devin.
Help! Help! Help!
So I only beat 2 tonight, which is funny because 2 is the one I've actually beaten, but... Yeah, no, I'm not doing 3 at this rate.
Please take this.
I think that's what happened last time I played this. I'm like, yeah, I can beat 2 and 3, and then 2 took long enough. Being slightly inconvenienced is the worst single feeling when streaming a video game. I don't know, everybody has different, I think as when you're a viewer, everybody has different ideas of when you shouldn't move on from a game. I'm like, guys, ultimately, like, I gotta be the one to decide when I'm ready to move on. Yo, hey there, FLCL. Money talks, deal or no deal taught us that. freaking Deal or No Deal. Am I having fun? Yes, let the pain continue. How did none of those hit? Lies. How goes the zombie shooting? It's giving me trouble, which I expected. I'm kind of glad this didn't end up getting played yesterday, because really would have slowed things down. Like I said, this kind of did need its own stream. Landed in a dumpster with a computer monitor and somehow didn't break her back. She's a video game character. She'll walk it off. Come on. Okay, that overall went decently well. We're still gonna have to play better than that, but
James,
we're getting there.
Amy! Harry!
thank God you're alright.
What the hell's going on in this city?
Don't know, but it's very similar to the 1998 series.
We did not lose any credits,
James,
so that's a positive.
go and prevent the confusion in the city.
Okay.
Let's meet at Sunset Bridge.
Thanks for the GG. We got a lot of game left to go.
No more fooling around.
There's a lot of game left. Accuracy, a paltry 64%, but hey, what can you do? As long as we're not taking too many hits, I kind of don't care too much about the accuracy.
Dogs of the AMS. Time they made a move.
No! Help me! Need to.
No! Help me! Just the best line delivery of all time.
Thank you for rescuing me.
That was sloppy. Well, there goes our first credit. You know, video games. How's it going? Today is Friday, isn't it? Happy Friday, guys. I didn't even say that. I think I've lost track of the days because I've been like working every day. It's easy to not remember what fucking day it is anymore. I would presume the bad acting's intentional, but we don't really truly know for sure.
Thank you for rescuing me.
There's a cat on a ledge. Shoot him next time.
What?
Blast, do you know that feeling just normally? Fair enough. Damn it, I missed whatever item was in there. Golden Frog. Dead Space Extraction on Wii. Arguably the best Dead Space, bro. What?
Help! My dad's still inside.
Isn't that one like a rail shooter?
Get him out.
Speaking of, when the Dead Space remake comes out in January, I am definitely playing that the day it comes out. Are you? She still died.
We're flying right over the Sunset
Who
Bridge.
dares?
Something or someone has. Take it.
Need to hurry.
No stop best, yeah. Make sure to reserve, like, actually? You think I'm actually gonna have trouble getting it?
What are they? Help!
What's wrong with this city?
I have a hard time believing that dude's voice would be that low. The voice coming out of that man does not sound like it belongs to that body.
Help! Help! Help me!
Are you... God, that angle is so awkward there. He has no head, he still killed me. Feel like that for any game that isn't huge. I mean, I would think the Dead Space remake is a decently big game. No, oh my god. That was so close.
How could anyone...
Not a guarantee, though. I mean, I figured it would be something I could just go in and pick up.
Amy, Harry.
But maybe I will
Chaos
reserve
of the
it.
city's increasing.
LA Machine Guns on Wii. I did want to grab that, but I didn't manage to be able to find it.
Wait, we'll talk later.
How do you feel about Dead Space as a series? I've literally only played the first one, but I really love that game. That's like... I hesitate to call it my favorite survival horror game, but it's like, it's up there for sure. I've probably played through that game like 3 times. Which is funny, I keep replaying the first game and then not getting to the others. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. They kind of get worse with each subsequent one. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep enjoying the first game. I have not played Beyond Good and Evil, no. Can't even get through the first one. Like, Bad Gamer can't get through the first one, or you just can't tolerate it? EA dropped the ball on Dead Space. Yeah, I heard 3 was not good at all. Damn. Link's crossbow. Yeah, the game actually was surprisingly good. EA dropped the ball there. And EA used to be good. Which makes it even more sad. Your attention span isn't long enough. Dude, you can beat Dead Space in like 8 to 10 hours. That's not a long game. And this is coming from me, the guy that usually plays games that are less than 5 hours long.
Don't care
I think
who it
Dead
is,
Space
no one's
is
gonna get away
very
with
well
this.
paced. It's not very long. No, EA was good, I'd argue, from conception to, yeah, the
Been a
tail
while,
end of, like,
hasn't it?
the OG
My friends
Xbox
from the
GameCube
AMS.
era.
It's me, Goldman.
Remember when games were actually 8 to 10 hours of content? Remember the good old days?
Carrying case. Guess who's behind it?
Don't play Dead Space, you're too scared to play it.
He's the head one of the
It's
most eminent
admittedly,
and an expert on the
it's
general
pretty dark.
We
Pretty
have to
dark,
stop
pretty
him.
gruesome. Can't necessarily blame you
Hey,
for that.
Back me up.
Okay.
Okay. Game's a lot. Finally off work. I'm sorry you had a rough day. Well, welcome in. Yeah, Dead Space, the first Dead Space is one of my favorite games, which is why I'm
hanging on.
very, very excited to see the remake. Are you kidding me? What happened with Dead Space 3? I honestly don't know. Like I said, I've only played the first game. The aliens don't feel like a threat, just fodder for your laser gun. How did you feel about Alien Isolation, then? If you've played it. Because that's how I felt about Alien Isolation after a while. Speaking of Dead Space, the Wii Light Gun game is super... That's what Riley was saying. Riley said that's the best Dead Space game, which I have a hard time believing, but... I've heard it's good.
What?
Epic, going to bed. Have a good night, Epic. Thanks for being here.
Well, he says that he'll be waiting at the Colosseum on the north side of the city.
Leaned more into the shooter aspect and less of the horror.
But let's go on. We'll go from the left.
There's like, yeah, now it's a third-person shooter that kind of happens to sort of take place in a scary environment.
Thanks for saving me.
Yeah, enemies got annoying. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt playing through Isolation. I'm like, Jesus Christ. As soon as I noticed, as soon as you get the flamethrower in that game, they're like, we're just gonna throw aliens at the player constantly. We're gonna turn what used to be scary into just a fucking nuisance. Otherwise, I think that game is like near perfect. But like that aspect of it, like ruined the second half for me. I could not enjoy it. Really bummed me out. Because like I said, that would have been like otherwise like a 9.5 out of 10 kind of game.
Okay.
If they just not kept throwing the xenomorphs at us constantly. Extraction's pretty damn good. Wouldn't say it's the best one though. That's what I figured. We're already down to 3 credits. Some Wii prototypes dumped recently.
But they're not back yet. I told them not to go.
Have you heard of this game called Minecraft? Have I, Ruffian? Yeah, it sounds like everything but Dead Space 3 is worth playing. Come on, game. How did none of those hit? Come the fuck on. There we go. Have I had a chance to play Dead Rising on Wii Chop Till You Drop? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I kind of want to, though. Okay, it seems like we'll at least get past this area. For the first time tonight, we'll get past this spot. Oh, come on. One more hit. There we go. They never made a Dead Space 3. It doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. 3 credits in a dream. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Amy?
Episode of What Happened with Dead Space 3. That's when you know there's something wrong. Yeah, when a What Happened comes out. 3 was when EA started to want multiplayer everything. The single player experience in that game really suffered. Ah, gotcha.
Everything's set. All we need to do
Still have
is
2
wait.
credits. 4th chapter. I want to say it's 5.
What happened to Amy and Harry? Have to hurry.
Which means we still have a ways to go. Still need to play Dead Space 3 to finish the trilogy. I don't know, based off what people are saying in here, I don't know if it's worth the bother, honestly.
Help me! Help me! Thanks for saving me.
Damn it. Big ass motherfucking sword. It's not even a terrible game or anything, it just has nothing to do with Dead Space. It's practically not a Dead Space game. It's free though, you got Game Pass. Now that I've showed you RA, you'll probably never get to it. I've gotten someone hooked. Sark got me hooked, and now I've got Yakuza hooked. Never-ending cycle. Dead Space did an RE6, oof. Good night.
People of the age.
Still gotta do Shenmue 3? I mean, do you, Riley? Do you need to?
I don't care if you people try to get in my way or not. In time you'll
Gotta
find
do,
out
that's a
who's right.
strong phrase.
This is a present from me to you.
Look, at your right.
Look at your right.
Amy! Harry!
Don't even
Well,
get you
friend,
started on
I look
RE6.
forward
It's
to
the
meeting
worst
people
game. You
again.
still 100%ed it. I mean, I guess I can't talk. I've beat a bunch of games I thought were not good. No, come on. We're definitely gonna die in here. Dude, you can't hit his head. How are you supposed to avoid damage on those? No, shit. This is so BS. I forgot how BS this is. I think I just blocked it out of my memory. How the hell do they expect you to get through this with limited continues? This boss fight sucks ass. Look, the chainsaw is constantly in front of his head, so you like barely have any window.
The House of the Dead.
Could never figure out how to hit him jumping from the top. Yeah, because his head is obscured like the whole time. This feels like an arcade coin eater, which annoys me that it has limited continues that like slowly ratchet up. Am I bringing in the new year on I'm probably streaming tomorrow night, yeah. I think it just expects me to shoot immediately. I just need to spam harder, I think. At least 3 hits you had to take on that boss.
We're meeting G over there.
Okay. I don't know. I don't even remember. I was initially playing this on emulator. I may have just save stated. I probably did. I was much more save state happy back when I like started streaming. It's probably like screw this credits nonsense.
How could anyone do this?
But you're saying with your dog, you're all good.
G!
James, I tried.
I tried.
Don't underestimate the enemy. James, take this.
That was horrid.
Harry and Amy are coming to back us up. Hurry, go.
Thanks, G. I don't want to die. My God.
My God.
Don't come! Don't come! Go away! Go away! Please!
Don't kill me! No! Help me!
No, the reload. Damn it.
There was
First time
nothing
you
we
watched
could
me tear a game apart with cheats, Big Willie Unleashed, yeah. That was the first big one I remember cheesing pretty hard. It's like, this game is just actually bullshit. Nothing about this game is fair. I am never going to beat it without cheats. Yeah, that was one of the first big ones. I was just like, dude, this game does not deserve me beating legit. I've definitely played games like that. I'm like, this game has lost my respect. Oh my god. Okay, that was entirely my fault. I mean, this is like golden era Sega arcade, so you know, it's definitely designed to eat some quarters. Oh, it is absolutely by design, which annoys me that the home console port is like, deal with it, scrub. I'm like, you're designed to die a bunch.
Thank you. Please take this.
It's literally by design of the game. Deadly Art's the worst N64 fighter. Yeah, that would probably be my pick too, actually. Deadly Arts was awful. N64 had fighters. I've played almost all of them. Yeah. Yeah, no one has some. No, you know what? Dual Heroes was also pretty bad. Is Deadly Arts the one that was like the spiritual sequel to Criticon? Fighters Destiny 1 and 2 are both great. Is it less scary? Is the game less scary? I can't comment on the game. Fighters Destiny's excellent, and like I had never heard of it before I really explored the N64 much. Okay, got him there. Man. Okay, we didn't lose any credits. Oh, Dark Rift. Deadly Arts. I know we played Deadly Arts. Hold on.
Amy! Harry!
Thank God you're right.
What the hell's going on in this city?
Don't know, but it's very similar to
Wait,
the
whoa, what?
1998 period.
Dude, Deadly Arts was decent.
James, go on.
Who said that was the worst N64 fighter? They're actually wrong.
Meet at Sunset Bridge.
I'd say Dark Rift or Dual Heroes
No more food
are easily
around.
worse than Deadly Arts. I liked the Deadly Arts. Like, it wasn't great. Well, Matt McMuscles is wrong. He hasn't played them all, clearly. Dark Rift and Dual Heroes were easily worse. Deadly Arts was fine. It was like, it was acceptable. It wasn't great. It was serviceable. Dark Rift and Dual Heroes are actually fucking terrible.
What?
Jank weighing content. I'm just saying, after playing them all, Deadly Arts is fine. It wasn't well received. Well, I'm sure Dual Heroes and Dark Rift were less well received. Oh, Flying Dragon. Flying Dragon was one of the better ones. Okay, we have not lost the credit yet. This is going pretty well.
Thank you for rescuing me.
What is that? Give me diamond. Damn. Shoot, I missed the cat. Blast me with the hydrate. Oh shit. No, I missed the key. Damn it. Have I played typing? I've streamed it. It did not go well. I could literally not read. I literally had to bring somebody else into like a Discord call to read chat to me. It was that bad.
The control tower must be up there.
Prep while you're cooking for New Year's? All good, Lynn. Still annoying me. Never. That was your fault, Blatt? No, it's mine. Yeah, no, it's impossible. It's actually impossible. I will never play Typing of the Dead on stream again. It was not worth it. The quality of the stream suffered. Hell, I can barely play this and read chat. Just know, guys, I'm trying. Hard to balance both. Guess I'm right. You're sad you won't see me. You can go find the VOD where I'm pissed off the whole stream. If you really want to see it. Are you too late for Goldman Blowfire? I'll probably have to restart the game, so probably not. Was it recent? No. But it's on the YouTube VOD channel. Come on, we got him. Had a YouTube Lamau? I had no idea. Yeah, I don't push it. Alright, we're still at 7 credits. Actually pretty good.
Amy.
Remember how pissed I got at the funny typing game and not much of it had to do with the game? Wait, funny typing game.
I was looking for you, James.
What's going on?
No, honestly, typing the dead, I was pissed because the game was just like, I literally couldn't read chat.
Harry, talk later.
The game was so demanding, and I couldn't pause. I was like, this sucks. Because to me, if I have to play a game and I can never look at chat, I know that's just not a good stream at that point. Like, I might as well just be playing a game by myself. Mother of God, just... Remember I wanted to quit several times? I don't know why I stuck with it. Honestly, in that case, I don't know why I was so stubborn with it. But that can be said for many games. I'm a man for the people. Well, you guys are what make the stream worthwhile. If all I'm doing is playing a game and ignoring chat, then it's not a good stream. Just as simple as that. Like, that's really all it comes down to. Nobody's gonna sit here and watch me play Typing of the Dead, you know, in a mediocre fashion while I'm not interacting at all. It's just a waste of everybody's time. There we go, we got him. Admire my stubbornness unless it's killing time. Ruffian, why? I'm the scat man. Skibby dibby dib yo da dub dub yo da dub dub skibby dibby doob yo da dub dub yo da dub dub. I'm the scat man. Skibby dibby dib yo da dub dub yo da dub dub skibby dibby dib yo da dub dub yo da.
Hasn't it?
Dub dub.
My friends from the AMS. It's me.
Fucking
Goldman.
end my life.
Well, the 1998 curing case.
Your mom's confused.
Behind it. It was Solman.
I wonder why.
He's the head one of the most eminent financial group.
That was not meant to be said that slow. I was trying to read it and not have a stroke at the same time.
Back me up.
Kreb has made me do that. That's not even the first time I've had to do that.
Are you all right, James? Yeah.
My life is reading stupid shit and playing video games. Mediocre.
The water gate's still blocked.
Harry, looks like we can go around from the right.
We did not get that route. Sounds like a good life, to be honest. A fast walking is a slow walk, and it works. Well, the thing is, I had to think about reading it out. Because it's just fucking nonsense words, right? I can't read it quickly. You know, like something written well is easier to read fast because, you know, they're words you use on a daily basis. When it's just a bunch of, like, random scatting and nonsense syllables, I have to take my time with it. It prolongs the pain.
But let's go on.
I don't even gotta read it. I should just stop doing channel point redemptions. I don't know, people already complain I don't have enough channel point redemptions.
James, over there.
You just see I'm the scat mage should come naturally. I should just randomly scat from there. That's what I'm not doing right.
James, over there.
I have to do it's a pretty expensive redemption.
Don't come.
Let's hurry.
It's a pretty expensive free redemption. No, that's not totally fair. You do have to watch to earn the points. How dare I not have 50 nonsense channel point redemptions, yeah.
You go from the underground passage.
It's free, you have to watch a while. I mean, you do.
I'll call you when something happens.
Don't kill me!
Help!
My friends went inside, but they're not back yet.
But sometimes I feel like I should be paying.
Go.
Which is why this, which is why it's a little nicer when it's a Stream Loops card. Okay.
What is it?
Yo, Dio. If we're up to you, you'd spam it, yeah, and then I'd really get rid of it. Come on, that should have been a hit. Son of a gun game. This one annoys me. How did none of those hit? Like, I hate to get all whiny here, but I'm like, I don't want to lose half my lives in this one spot. Come on, dude. Seriously? This is why we can't have nice things. Fuck off, game. I'm ready to throw a Wiimote. I'm ready to throw a Wiimote into my monitor, and it's not gonna be on accident. It's not gonna be an accident. It's gonna be totally on purpose. All of my streams are saved on YouTube, yes. I did it though, now that I lost like 2 or 3 credits on that one part. Yip-de-friggin' do. You're gonna have to do the whole game again. It's not the Wiimote's fault. I mean, is it though? When Deal or No Deal? I don't have any current plans of going back to Deal or No Deal. This is some bullshit. I love this game, it's just honestly, you need to play this with Infinite Continues.
James.
Did we do Wheel of Fortune? We did do Wheel of Fortune.
James, come quickly. Something terrible is happening.
Alright, skip the cutscene. I have 2 credits left. Didn't we go into this level with like 5 credits? See, that's why I'm annoyed. Like, over half the credits I had, just throw them out.
Everything's set.
I'll need a vacation after a week. Yeah, why do we agree to these things? This is the same boss from 30 minutes ago. Yes, because the game gives me limited credits and I have to restart the whole fucking thing every time I run out.
Kill me! Help! Help!
There we
I ran
go.
from the Coliseum. Thanks for saving
Thank you for the life up.
Help me! Help me!
Thank you.
You saw him die. I thought he died too. I don't know what happened there. Spock, you're done with snow for now. Zombies shouldn't be able to fake death. It's cheating. Mother Nature make up your mind. Yeah, snow it and then rain. Oof. Alright. This boss now. Freezing rain is scary, for sure. Yeah, not fun. There we go. Thanks, game. Oh my god. No, that was on me for reloading when I did. This is going a lot better than it did last time. Yeah, how do you get him there? Oh my lord. Yeah, you can't get him. I think Chazzy's right. I don't think that's possible. Son of a bitch. Oh, we got him. This is the chainsaw man everybody's been talking about.
Amy,
The very same.
are you all right?
I'm alright.
Dude, with the chainsaw, bought some knives too, just in case. Just to be extra douchey. Okay.
The car's parked in the
Am I even in? I think this is the last mission now. I think. But the last mission is bullshit, so 0 credits, that's not happening. I've gotten him during the jump before, did I? It's a difference of frames.
Our Emperor
I don't
shall
even
awaken
remember
soon.
getting him during the jump.
Hurry, friends.
5th chapter. Oh, you know, I think this card chapter is its own chapter. No pressure, I have 3 hats. I mean, there is no pressure because this run is dead. This is like the least pressure I've felt in my life. This run is already long gone.
This must be the car.
You die? Yeah, you gotta restart from the beginning.
Let's hurry. What?
Yep.
You!
And we haven't even gotten to the bad part of the game yet. I don't know how I beat this before. Are you... Remember getting to this part in typing? Honestly, pretty good achievement getting this far in typing. That is no easy task. Ooh, barely got him there. Well, he hit us, but I did get him.
Remember, there's no such thing.
And there's no such thing as a second chance. Yeah, we don't have a second chance now. What freaking 0 credits left? Yep, there it is. All right. Back to the drawing board. I really do like this game. It's just the limited credits is... It's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. Pardon the language, but... It's an arcade game! And why are we getting, like, 1 extra credit? Just give me the option.
The House of the Dead.
Oh yes, now we have the advanced tutorial movie. Why is this playing? I can increase credits to 9. Yeah, it automatically ups them. We started with 3 lives, 5 credits. Every time you lose, it goes up by 1.
We're meeting G over there.
Which is so arbitrary and stupid. Imagine being that good. I'm clearly not.
Please be safe, G.
I should have the option to go as hardcore as casual as I want.
How could anyone do this?
Like just from the get-go. That should be my choice. But no, the game like forces you to keep playing.
G.
James.
Like, what if I just want to enjoy the stupid zombie game and not go try hard? That you literally cannot do that.
Harry and Amy are coming
You have to
back
keep
us up.
playing until you get enough credit. That was bullshit too.
I don't want to die. My God.
Don't come! Don't come!
That spot going to bed. Have a good one, man. Then I can just beat the game in 1 sitting. We can't have that. Damn it. I feel like this wouldn't have been a problem if there were stage checkpoints.
There was nothing we could
Yeah, let you continue from a stage. There's so many things they could have done to make this more accessible to more people, and they just didn't do any of it.
Jeez, bloodstains.
And it's on the Wii, like, I mean, I know it's rated M, but like, kids were gonna play this. They weren't gonna get through this. Are you kidding me? Different times. I mean, the thing is, this is a re-release of a game that when this came out was like, what, 10 years old almost? I'm pretty sure they made it harder than the Dreamcast version. I think the Dreamcast version, you can turn on unlimited continues from the menu, like right out of the gate.
Help! Help!
There is no excuse for this. Literally no excuse for this. The game does look good. I'm just a proponent for options in my video game. Give me the ability to decide how hard or easy I want to make it. Don't think it allows unlimited. You could be wrong. You might only be able to get it up to 9. Can you play with a light gun? I mean, Wii pointer. Pretty much the same thing. In fact, it advertises support with the Wii Zapper, which is a piece of oh, on Dreamcast? Yeah. Yeah, there's Dreamcast light guns. There's an item in original mode that allows unlimited continues. My mom's a Wii Zapper, Jedi. Use cheat engine? No, well, that's the thing. I think when I initially played this, I was using an emulator. And I think I did just save state on the final stage. The game has aged well. I don't like being annoyed because the game is good. I really do like this game. I'm sure some are getting the impression I don't. Again, I am all for options. That's all I want. Dragon, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to some House of the Dead 2. Dragon, how was the stream? Okay, we got him. Doing okay. Blasto definitely wasn't here before. Thanks for coming on through with the raid, though. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the House of the Dead 2. It's your favorite. This is your favorite game?
Don't know.
I really like this game too, but trying to beat it is a chore a bit.
James, go and prevent the confusion in the city.
Okay.
Let's meet at Sunset Bridge.
Yeah, welcome in, everybody.
We're counting on you, James.
No more fooling around.
Maybe this game was balanced for co-op. That would actually make a lot of sense. Maybe that's part of the issue. Can you believe people speedrun this? That's insane. Retro, I want to say Happy New Year. Don't know if I'm streaming. I'm probably streaming tomorrow.
The AMS.
Welcome in.
To move.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I gotta invest in a second Wiimote, I guess. I gotta have akimbo Wiimotes.
What?
The dual wields.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Bragging rights. I just want to be able to stream the game and get through it. That's all I want, Rada. Care less about bragging rights. Having two people makes it way easier. Yeah, I can imagine. The balls of fury bragging rights. Do I have limited yeah, that is the whole issue I'm having with this game right now, is that there are limited continues. Hey there, Ghost. It's going alright. I'm trying to beat this game.
For rescuing me.
We are getting better here. Just taking time. The WiiK Kyle, get good. I mean, I guess that's what I get for beating like a whole bunch of games the last couple days. The other games I was beating like 1 an hour. Maybe I'm getting spoiled. Having to repeat content's BS no matter how you slice it. I'm kind of with you on that, Blast. Content that you've proven you can get through already, right?
What?
Could not imagine going back to a time before save states. Some games honestly need save states, like oh shit, games like Lifeline. Like imagine had I played Lifeline without save states. I probably would have quit the game, honestly.
What the?
You know, they're Plaxel. That was sloppy. In before save state, that there shouldn't be a debate. There's no debate to be had. Some games are better with save states. Period. End of discussion. Let people play how they want to play. To me, it's stupid to argue over that. Yeah, use it if you want, don't if you don't. It's as simple as that. Hey there, Schultz. I have not tried the remake on Switch yet. Blasto with the gaming quiz. Ooh. I'm gonna have to double check my facts here. But since we're playing House of the Dead, which development team within Sega developed House of the Dead 2? Dio, it's you. You developed House of the Dead too. Sega Technical Institute. Again, I actually don't know the answer offhand.
Amy, Harry.
Oh wait, shit. I gotta double check myself. Yeah, because I was thinking. Okay, so there's. Shit, I don't want to say it yet, because technically I don't think you got it right. It was what I thought it was. I was looking for Sega AM1. But I don't know, they may have been known as Sega. I don't see Sega Technical Institute listed in Wikipedia. I was looking for AM1. Dragon, what's the answer? Dragon should know, right?
What's going on? The city's chaos is increasing.
Well, it's about that. It seems like
You played Mario 2, the Japanese one. That game's absolutely stupid without save states, and even with it, it's no fun. Well, yeah, that's why they had to take like Doki Doki Panic and like reskin it for the US because the game was too hard. I mean, I mean, you look at Japanese Mario 2 and it just looks like Mario 1 like DLC. I'm kind of glad they went the way they did with the US release. That was stupid of me. Hard is a way of saying it's just unfair. I was gonna say, I think there's a difference between a fair challenge and just being actually asinine. Aquaman looking rough. They have a game? Alright, that overall went pretty well. Game is just meant to fuck with you. Yeah, I don't get down with games like that. Honestly, don't have much respect for games like that.
Don't care who it is, no one's gonna get away with it.
It's like the idea is to have fun, right? I feel like some games just want to... They go out of their way to be unfun. Kyle over here shitting on the entirety of what you enjoy, Dio. I mean, not all of us, Dio, are down for the CBT. I don't know what to tell you.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the AMS.
What is fun? Well, that could get into a whole other discussion. Something you enjoy, something you feel like you're
Well, the 1998 Curious.
you're enjoying yourself with. You're not wasting your. I mean, I guess you're wasting your time, but in a way that you like.
He's the head one of the most eminent financial group and an expert on the.
You have a question? What is the first game to offer facial motion capture?
James.
Not like mocap for the actors, but mocap for the player? Am I understanding the question? I still would have no idea.
Are you all right, James? Yeah.
I think having fun isn't wasting your time. I mean, I would tend to agree too, but I mean, technically speaking.
Thank you. I'll open the water gate
For the NPCs. They had lip sync and everything. Ooh. The first game to do that? Lip sync. I would say LA Noire, but I don't know if that's for sure the first one. That's to me the one that's done it best. Queen the Eye. I've never heard of that game.
Yes, this is Amy. Yes. Yes.
Dio knows what he's gonna
Seems
get
that
to. Yeah,
Goldman
true.
left a message for us.
What? From Goldman?
We're on this earth to experience it at the end of the day. That's true.
At the Coliseum, on the north side
That's
of
fair.
the
I can't argue with that. I'm with you on that.
Might be a trap.
Yeah, no, I don't think...
Let's go on.
I don't know. I think a lot of people do view fun as like a waste of time, though. Which, I mean, I guess sucks to be them, but... Oh, man.
James.
Why don't they enjoy making the player suffer?
Okay.
I'll call you when something happens.
Yeah, I'm not into those kind of games for the most part. Productive it should not mean money. Like I think streaming's very productive, and it's like I do make. You know, I'm lucky to make some money off streaming, but
My friends went inside.
at the end of the day, it's like, well, I'm providing entertainment. I'm enjoying myself. I don't know. There's a lot of positives to a lot of what I do, even if it's not necessarily like all monetary. You like when a game's replayable, but not in the quarter munching way, yeah. Like in House of the Dead is very replayable, but it gets a little annoying when you're like trying to just play through the game. Ooh, damn. Okay, that was actually good. This is one of the better attempts we've had of this. Holy shit. Okay, I'm like going gamer mode here. Or we're getting lucky, or maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit of both. Probably both. We only got hit like 2 or 3 times on that.
I'll get you.
I don't know why I did so much better that time. That was crazy good. I don't know where that came from. And why weren't we playing that way before? The world may never know. Hey there, Ellie. Cheats? Yeah, I turned cheats on for this playthrough. The repetition might help me. It probably does help me get better. That's probably just factual, but...
James, come quickly. Something terrible is happening.
Dragon brought the luck. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Dragon's Raid that helped us. Turn on the cheats, the game cheats. I don't know if there are any in-game cheats for this. No, we're actually doing pretty well, though. That was level 3, and we're still on 6 credits. This is by far our best attempt yet.
Everything's set. All we need to do is wait.
Yeah, we're on chapter 4. This actually...
What happened?
This could be alright. This could be alright.
Have to hurry.
Oh, what, no matter what I say, somebody's gonna say I jinxed it.
Help me! Help me! Thanks for saving me.
It's acceptable to cheat in a game if the game's trying to cheat you first. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it. I know not everybody agrees with me on that, but...
Don't kill me! Help! Help!
Get that life. Yes, okay. Grab the life up. Nice.
My God.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Words of wisdom right there. How dare I not cheat at this game? We can do this. I don't know what the mushroom... It might just honestly be scenery. It might not do anything. God, I hate these enemies. They're trash. Alright, 5 credits. I mean, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I wish I was doing slightly better, but this is still... We can work with this. This boss is a pain in the ass. Like I said, pain in the ass. That jump there is bullshit. Are you kidding? No, damn it. Are you kidding me? Fuck me in the ass. Oh my god, we actually did hit him from the jump. For once. There we go. That was actually pretty good overall. Am I killing enemies faster? I don't know. The game is pretty on rails. I don't know if you can make the game a whole lot quicker.
I'm alright.
That escalated quickly. We got it. That was okay. Took a few more hits than I would have liked, but we're doing okay.
Cars parked in the city square. The top floor. Building at point A00.
I'm getting more trigger happy.
There. Go, Jake.
It's probably helping. Literally the only thing that changed. Just shoot more. You win, right? More shots equals more hits.
Our Emperor shall awaken soon. Hurry, friends.
So we have this stage, the car stage, and then there's the final chapter. We're down to 4. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I worry about the final chapter though. It's pretty BS.
It's too quiet.
I could always make the shots. You just have to do them real quick. It's too slow before. No, the life! Are you kidding me? Brutal game. Tease me with that.
This must be the car.
Yeah, I'm almost down to 3 credits already. Not great.
What?
The voice act. Yeah, the voice acting is iconic. It's called House of the Dead. You're out on the streets. Actual scam. Damn deal. Only way to change how fast you go in this game is by taking the shortest branching path. That's it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think you could actually like move faster. It followed the Resident Evil formula. First game in a house, second game in a city. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, the first House of the Dead mostly does take place in like a mansion. That was me being bad. I'll take the blame on that one. God damn it, man. But that's not called a resident house.
Remember, there's no such thing as a second chance.
You technically don't move any faster, you just slow down less. Blast with the big brain over here. Yeah, no, that's fair. If an enemy's hitting you, you do stay there longer. It's the prequel to Luigi's Mansion. Okay. We got him. Still got 3 credits. The problem is, again, this last section.
Better off that way.
I don't know if I can do this next section in like 2 or 3 credits. You jackass game. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Yeah, I'm really worried about this last part of the game. Because I remember how nonsense it is.
Let's go. Prepare yourself, Goldman.
Yeah, I worry here. I worry here. I really worry here.
This is Goldman's head.
I remember this all too well.
What? Can't be. You're.
I can do it. I mean, I probably theoretically can. I'm just worried about the probability.
Either I hit you, or the Emperor will. Either way, your fate is in our hands.
What the hell is that? I forget what they call this. Magician. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck you, game. God damn it. Yeah, this is the cancer I remember. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I remember why I save stated here. I remember why I save stated on this level. We might move on to a different game. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Hey there, Wesley. That's not even the last level. That's not even the last. There's a whole other level after that. There's a whole other level after that.
The house of the
It's time. It's time. I mean, I've beat the game before. I forgot how fucking ridiculous it is. Never seen how the game ends, actually. You're probably like most people. Honestly. I don't need to beat them all. I mean, it's gonna annoy me, but... Oh my god. A cold wind passes through the hallway. A tingle shoots up your spine. You turn to see nothing. Then a voice in the distance says, "Come closer. There's something to tell you." You listen in and the room goes quiet. Get good. The woods hit your body like a detailed train in China. You fall to the ground, paralyzed by fear. A slow laugh fades away into the night. That was a mood. The mind games you have to play to read the cover. I think we'll try one more time here. But yeah, if you were wondering why I didn't play House of the Dead the other night, it's because I knew this was gonna happen.
What?
Dug up your old 360 from storage? Nice. Saints Row 1 and Ridge Racer 6. The more you play, the easier it gets. I mean, to an extent. It's still nonsense. The end's gonna suck. This will be my last attempt.
Please be safe, G. How could anyone do this? G!
James, I tried.
It's like, welcome to Wii. The games are either excruciatingly easy or unbelievably difficult. The Wii in a nutshell.
Harry and Amy are coming to back us up. Hurry! Go!
Thanks, G.
Gonna make a game called House of the Dead Rising. See who sues.
I don't want to die.
Hamster's looking for legal litigation.
Don't come! Don't come!
Barely got him.
Thanks. You can get outside that way.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Okay.
Gee, blood.
Jeez, bloodstains. As you were saying, Ramen, but thank you for that excellent commentary.
Thank you. Please take this.
Oh, we're actually up a life from when we started. Let's go. House of the Deadly Premonition will go over better. The bad quality of the shooting sound effects? I mean, they'd get the job done. Guess who works on New Year's Ramen? Oof. That's a bummer. How late do I stream to? It depends. Usually at least midnight Pacific. Kind of depends. Depends on if I've had my fill for the night. Oh, just how generic they sound. I mean, how do you make a gunshot not sound generic? Why is it House of the Dead? Why not Duplex or Apartments of the Dead? I mean, just by how stupid it sounded to say those. I would presume they didn't call it that, because it doesn't have the same ring to it. Town Home of the Dead, it's just horrible landlords coming to get you. Checks out.
James!
Amy! Harry!
Thank God you're alright.
What the hell?
2 is really more hostile of the dead. I mean, yeah.
It's very similar to the 1998 Tyrion case.
That case?
Jake,
Alright. Only took a couple hits the first stage. Not bad. We got a life bonus. Let's go. The Structure of the Damned 2 bootleg. That sounds like a public domain horror movie.
dogs of the AMS. Time they made a move.
Basically playing a scary virtual. I mean, yeah, you could compare this to any other light gun shooter, right?
No! Help me! Need to hurry. What?
Thank you for rescuing me.
That was bad. Spam too hard. House Party of the Dead New Year's Evil. Sounds like a classic.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Jesus. Villa of the Deceased. Yo, James, welcome in. You're all good. Hey, better late than never, right? Hopefully, you're having a good one. Thanks for coming on through with the raid. Damn. Lost the credit. I was hoping not to lose a credit here. Okay, we saved the kid. His dad's inside.
I'll get him out.
Trying to get good at hitting projectiles.
Help me! Help me!
Got him.
Son,
My son.
waiting outside.
We're flying right over the Sunset Bridge. Something
Okay.
for someone.
Yeah, this will be my last attempt. If we get absolutely bodied on the last level, I'm just done. Am I using a zapper? I am using the Wiimote. I was not gonna go out and buy a piece of goddamn plastic.
What are they? Help!
It's borderline insulting that Nintendo is like
What's wrong with
compatible with Wii Wheel, compatible with Wii Zapper. I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know it's compatible with a goddamn piece of plastic. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if the plastic would work or not. No, they used the word compatible. I'm not even making that up. They actually worded it that way. I'm like, y'all had the gall. The actual gall.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, the Wii is off. The wheel is awful too. Yeah. You know what I did with Mario Kart Wii? I plugged the GameCube controller in. That's what I did. And they knew. Nintendo knew because they allowed GameCube controller support. Ooh, barely got that. Hey, right there, Feather.
How could anyone do that?
Telling you can't play this game with the Wii Wheel. I mean, you could put it in the Wii Wheel. It would still function.
Amy, Harry, the chaos.
Like I said, it's a piece of plastic.
Well, it's about that.
The plastic enhances the experience. Not enough for me to go out and buy one.
Later.
Have I played Typing of the Dead? I've streamed it, and I will never stream it again. Because that game is impossible to play and read chat. It's literally impossible. Torin, welcome in. I hate you, game. Plastics for the kids. I had a friend that speedran Typing of the Dead. I assume, did he do it on stream? I don't know how you'd be able to interact with a chat at all. How do you read a chat? That'd be like actually impossible. Is it the same word? No, the word's randomized. I'm typing.
Left.
Yeah, the super focus. I was gonna say, I'm like, dude, I was just trying to beat the game casually. I literally had to bring somebody else into a Discord call so they could read chat to me. Just trying to casually beat the game. Not doing that again.
Left.
This game is a classic. I am getting slightly on edge because of the limited credits deal, though. It's somewhat bothering me.
Don't care who it is, no one's gonna get away with this.
Okay, so we're down to 7 credits. We start with 9. We do get a life bonus here. That's not a credit bonus, that's a life bonus, so you get 1 hit. It's better than nothing, though.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the AMS. It's me.
We're on to chapter 3.
Well, the 1998 curing case.
They actually added credits to the wait. Did the Dreamcast port not have any credits?
Eminent financial group in it. James, back me up.
Okay.
What, you asshole?
Are you all right, James?
The domicile of the defunct.
I'm hanging on.
Yeah, let's rebrand worthy.
Help me! Help me! Thanks for saving me.
God, that guy gets me every time. I know he's coming. It's just like so quick. The idea of a console port having a credit system. Oh, I see what you're saying. You literally mean credits. Yeah, you have to deal with limited credits.
Yes.
I thought you were talking like end credits, like production credits. Yeah, no, there's arcade credits in this, and they're limited. The max you can have is 9.
On the north side of the city.
There's no unlimited credits in this.
Let's go on.
Domicile of the Funk sounds like a good punk band. It does.
James, over there.
Hamster, you buy the arcade ports so you have unlimited continued? Yeah, I don't know if there's a version of this that has unlimited.
James, over there. Ah! Don't
Yeah, you just have to get like God Gamer Good apparently. Oh, I'm so close to getting all those.
James, you go from the underground passage. We'll go.
New band name? Let's form it.
I'll call you when something happens.
Form a band.
Don't kill me! Help! Help!
You're fine.
My friends went inside, but they're not back yet. I told them not to go.
You told him not to go, huh? Yeet. Alright, we're back to the Hydra.
What is it?
Gecko's like a game shark for the Wii. Dude, if I don't get it in this attempt, I'm moving on, is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh, they're going so quick there. What in the... How was I supposed to do that one? Okay. Feeling a little cheated here. That should have gone better, but what can you do? We need more credits for the end, is what we need. That's the problem, too. You get really good at the initial bits, and then you get to the part that you're struggling on, and you're still crap at it, because you don't get to practice it at all. You've been just replaying the beginning of the goddamn game over and over. So we're gonna get to the final stage and absolutely get creamed, because I have no fucking practice on it yet.
James.
James.
So yeah, we'll just get however far we get on this attempt, and then I'm moving on. Because I've seen the whole game before.
Everything's set.
I'm only playing this because
All we
people
need
wanted
do
to see
is
it.
Wait.
What happened to Amy and Harry?
That's why repetition-based gameplay is both a good and bad thing. I'm the god gamer of hidden gems and janky games. Gotta try really hard. Yeah, that was a rough one.
Don't kill me! Help! Help! I ran from the Colosseum. Thanks for saving
Thank you
me.
for the life up.
Help me! Help me!
Thank you.
It's way better than what Blast comes. I don't know. Blast, you can be pretty witty when you want to be. I think that's true for a lot of us. We can come up with good ideas. Damn, this is actually going pretty well. Aw, damn. I saved him, but I had to take damage. What was the point of that? He didn't even give me anything. Yo, hey, there's Stubby. Alright, we still have 5 credits. This is, I think we're doing about as well as we did last time. Don't save anybody, actually maybe kill them instead. I hate you, game. Let me shoot bad guy's head, please. Fuck you, game. How? I'm shooting like right at him. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Could have been better. Could have been worse, though. Reload. Shoot outside of the screen. How's it going, Soul?
Are you alright?
I'm alright.
You gave me the satisfaction of knowing I helped an innocent bystander. That doesn't keep me alive, though. Is an underwater zombie turtling for the turtle?
Building at point A, 00.
Alright. We have car stage and then final stage. 4 credits left. Look at me jump shoot. I'm surprised I was getting some of the shots when he jumps down like that. I think I found that shooting for, like, his neck seemed to work the best.
Hurry, friends.
Alright, chapter 5. It's just this, the end of this chapter and all of the last chapter are bullshit.
0063. It's too quiet.
Just realized I'm already back.
This must be the car.
We're getting there. Ah, damn it.
Let's hurry.
One of your friends had a DVD copy of that movie. Remember spiking it into the ground?
What?
Master of Disguise. I mean, if you're gonna spike any movie, Master of Disguise is a good one. Good one for that purpose. Will the Saturn shovel be returning? You know, it's funny. I was actually thinking about that. I feel like everything left on there is gonna be either really hard to beat or I bought a copy of it. So I've been kind of thinking I might end up retiring it in favor of starting the 32X shuffle. Just like everything left on there is gonna be a pain in the ass to beat. Or like I bought a copy and I'd rather just play it on my actual Saturn. Told him this movie's garbage, he looked at you and said, fair enough. I mean, it's accurate. Master Disguise is a Garbo movie. Fuck you, game. We're down to 3 credits.
There's no such thing as a second chance.
Oh, no, Master Disguise is not good, and I love Dana Carvey. It's not a good film at all. I mean, Wesley, I'm glad you like it, but like, come on. It's not a good movie. Let's not pretend. Not gonna lie, that was pretty clean. Oh, I fucked that up. Damn, it actually went really well.
Too bad. You're better off that way.
Another good House of the Dead game on Wii. Is Overkill on Wii? What's my opinion on The Princess Bride? Great movie. Classic. That is not, no, that is, you're thinking, shit, what is that one called? The Anne Hathaway one.
Let's go.
That's not Princess Bride, that's, I can't remember the name. Ella Enchanted, no, like the Disney one, right? Princess Diaries, that's the one. Alright, we're back here, we have 3 credits. I don't know, this is like possible, but I'm gonna have to really focus up. Worst or best movie I've ever seen? It's hard to... I don't know. I don't like the words best or worst. The idea of choosing one, I've never liked. I don't know if I could give you a proper... I mean, in terms of like the best movies I've ever seen, I don't know. I'd put Blade Runner pretty high up there. I'd put The Shining pretty high up there. But like, again, choosing one I've always thought is just nonsense. God, I hate this part. Fuck you, game. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I have to shoot. Oh my god. I think I know what it is. I have to shoot his hand. I gotta keep shooting. I can't stop. Just constant barrage. I mean, we're losing here. I've accepted my fate. This is so blind. We're dead. We're dead. Alright. I'm done with House of the Dead. I'm done. The valiant effort. Fuck this game. I mean, I don't mean that. I like this game a lot, but having limited continues is asinine. It's stupid. Makes the Wii version useless. End of the show. We're done. We're gonna move on. We're gonna play something else. Poll time, probably. Kreb, I know you wanted to see that. I don't know if I did it any justice, but there we go. Let's see. What else do I want to play? Good attempt. The thing is, there's a whole other level after that. There's a whole other level. A whole other level. There's an entire final stage. That wasn't even the end. That wasn't even the end. You don't gain more credits the more you play. No, you do. It started with 5. It started with 5. You cap at 9 credits. It's stupid. Krev, you're done. I mean, I knew this was gonna happen, which is why I was trying to avoid it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me choose some games here. Oh lordy. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have? We've got some interesting ones left. Definitely some interesting games left. I think that makes Princess Bride so great is it got all the genres. That is true. It is like kind of a multi-genre hybrid. Klonoa, I do not have the Wii Klonoa. Do not have the Wii Klonoa. I'm deciding which games I actually want to play right now. And which ones I think we have time to like really get into. That's the other problem. It's like you spend 3 hours on a game. And now I've got like basically 2 hours. I'm like, what game can I really get into for 2 hours? I could probably do Domino Rally. GT Pro Series, I know is like at least a couple hours. Now that I'm done, you can go get food, Rata. I could always continue it tomorrow. That is true, but like, I worry about a stopping point. Barbie, I do have Barbie. Barbie we could probably beat, but do I want to play Barbie? Is the issue. Racer, what do you mean racer or racer? There's one racing game in here. Come on, Ramen. Alright, I'm gonna put these 4 up. We're just gonna go between these. Mad World I do not own. I have to own the game to play it. I do not have it, unfortunately. It's Barbie Sember. Jeez. So we got GT Pro Series. I'll show all these once I get the poll up. We got some WarioWare. Smooth Moves. We got Domino Rally. And Barbie Island Princess. I'm going to put it on here. I'm probably going to regret putting it on here, but we're doing it. 2-minute poll. Good luck finding Mad World. Took you forever to stumble upon a copy again. Well, that's the thing. Like, a lot of the games did not sell well on the Wii. Even though the system sold, like, you know, over 100 million units. It's like, good luck finding some of these games because, like, nobody bought them. Boring Racer or a cool Barbie, bruh? Are you calling GT Racer boring? I can't believe you do that. I so need Mad World. I've heard... Does Mad World have a sequel? No, I'm thinking of not Real Steel. Red Steel. Real Steel's the, the Hugh Jackman robot movie, right? Yeah, oh, actually, it's pretty close between WarioWare and Barbie. So here are the 4 games to choose from. We've got GT Pro Series, which will get played this week, because I know I'm going to like this. And I actually had this back in the day. I don't know how I picked this up. I think I picked this up in my grocery store or something originally. And I remember it being pretty decent. It's got like a cel-shaded art style. Seemed like a decent racing game. We've got WarioWare Smooth Moves, of course. This is probably one of the more premier Wii titles we got. We've got Domino Rally. Yeah, no love for Domino Rally or GT. It's kind of a two-sided poll here. Domino Rally. This looks like a fun kind of platforming puzzle hybrid. Looks pretty sick. This is actually one of the more expensive games I bought. $9.99. I think this is the most, other than Wii Sports, I think it's the most I spent on a single Wii game. And then we got Barbie, the Island Princess, which seems to be winning. Of course it is. Of course it is. You wish Real Steel got to see the movie Real Steel? Fun platforming? Yeah, I know, imagine that one. Imagine that. Yeah, Barbie's winning. Alright, guys. We can only take a brief reprieve from the jank. I see how it is. I should know by now. I should have known. I should have known. Well, this actually works out because with the amount of time we have left, I could probably actually beat the game. Alright, let me switch discs. Happy Barbie December. Have a good one, Torin. Glad you sent Barbie to me so everyone can enjoy it. And the funny thing is, this won't even have been the first time I've played this either. Because I've played it before on PS2. We did not beat it on PS2, though. Where the hell is Punch-Out? I've played through Punch-Out. Kreb, you're hitting all the ones I've already played. Why is that not on the... Because I've played it. And now it's jank. Yeah, now we get motion controls with our jank. Even better. Wario's top 2 because popular game. Barbie's winning because the lols. Yeah, I should have expected. Missed games a lot. Sorry he's torturing. I mean, I put it on the poll. It's partially my fault. Barbie is a tradition here. I actually do like some of the Barbie games. I'm not even gonna front. Some of them are actually really fun. This one I'm expecting to be a dumpster fire, but you know, it is what it is. Barbie needs a category. This game probably does have a category. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Couldn't find yourself picking this. I didn't even spend money on this. Games had to send this to me for me to play it. There was no way I was buying this on my own. This one is trash. It is. Yeah, no, there are actually good Barbie games. See Barbie Wild Horse Rescue and the Royal Jewels mission on GBA. A bunch of the PS1 games are actually quite good. Right. I mean, you can choose to believe me or not. There's actually some good Barbie games. Just all Barbie, any system, just a Barbie category. We could use one of those. Create a profile. Perfect. Barbie %. Yeah, the Detective Barbie Mystery Cruise is actually pretty decent. Horse Adventures is the one I meant. I think it's Wild Horse Rescue, Leslie. You know, that one's actually decent.
I'm Rosella, the Island Princess.
Barbie actually has a startling amount of hidden gems. Oh, it does. This is not one of them.
Our island home, and hope you will too. There's plenty to do here and lots of things.
Should have made it ban. No, I'd never ban one.
You never know what you'll find here.
Just beware of the crocodiles.
There's already a Barbie gaming / speedrunning. I've done speedruns of Barbie games. I hold the record. I hold the world record for the snowboarding in Barbie Super Sports on PS1. Still says I'm oh right, the title. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not like I haven't been streaming for almost 3 years now. Okay. WiiK. Alright. Sound music. Guys, we beat the game. We did it. Activision value. Oh, you know it's good when the value branch is working on it. I stream? I thought I was retired. What? Sure, Kyle. What? That's not good enough? Are you telling me I gotta actually play the game? Damn it.
She's alive. Good.
She's alive.
When she wakes up, she can swim back to wherever she came from. We need to help her.
When a game has credits right in the options, you know it's gonna be cheap. Yeah.
We're going
And not long at all. It's gonna have no content.
Remember, it was your idea.
Okay, we're just jumping forward 10 years, alright.
Come on, Tika.
If I ever do retire into the future, I don't plan on retiring. If I retire from Twitch, it's gonna be a sad day. It's gonna be a real sad day. I don't have any plans of retiring. What are you walking into? Actually, this makes sense. I gave everyone 4 options, and this is the one that won. What can I say? Alright, win 12 Island Roses by playing the Deserted Island games to save Prince Antonio. You good there, Pointer? Sounds like a Kyle stream. Why do we pick these games? I mean, I guess the better question is why do I put them on there in the first place? But why do you enable me? What kind of subbage would I need to do a 24-hour Barbie stream? 500 subs. 500 subs. That's my answer. My last game has to be Barbie when I'm on my deathbed. I'll do one last Barbie speedrun stream. Wait, how do I play? What would be my last game? I hadn't thought about it because I'm not even close to dead yet.
Right into its mouth.
That's
Fish.
good.
$500. No, it would be 24 hours. I'd have to do another 24-hour stream again, Clean Tune. I don't think you realize how painful a 24-hour stream is.
Now, don't waste it. Aren't you full yet?
Get up.
Now, don't waste it.
Fruit is good for you.
We're just collecting fruit.
For you.
Oh,
We got it.
Aren't you full yet?
Hopefully this isn't his last game.
Tastes good.
Aren't you full
It
yet?
might
Don't
be.
waste
Never tried it. Sounds kind of fun. Your body will hate you by the end of it. I've done one 24-hour stream and I vowed I'd never do another one. It's way too taxing.
That should taste good. Oh, he's still hungry.
Make sure games gets me. Yeah, please. If I'm gonna get a Barbie game, can we at least get a good Barbie game, maybe? That's all I'm asking. We got the Prince Antonio. As somebody who barely sleeps, you don't see the problem. No, it's not even a sleep issue.
Excellent.
It's your voice turns into sandpaper, is what happens. I literally had no voice by the end of the 24-hour. I could barely speak. I was like croaking words out. Literally croaking words out. Hey, there's Silobite. What about the Mary-Kate and Ashley games? I actually like a lot of those. I pulled a couple all-nighters during quarantine. You can do them, but they're rough. What Barbie game isn't good? I mean, this one, for one. Okay, we're done with Crocodile Rescue. River Rock Hop. That's why you learn how to take care of your... No, I think just you're not... The human body is not meant to speak for 24 hours straight. And that's what you have to do when you're streaming. You can't just not speak, you know? This looks like a scuffed... Even comparing this to Donkey Kong Country 2 does not feel fair. Okay, we are moving with the nunchuck.
Move left, right, up, and down to collect.
Do we have a
fruit.
timer on this one? Nope.
Watch out for sinking rocks.
Nope, with Wii, I've been trying to beat most of the games that we throw on. What is the challenge here? I'm like actually trying to understand what the game is here. Do we also need to be getting pineapple?
I knew you'd get it.
Like I don't know what the game is supposed to be. Oh, I guess we got in the water. The challenge is the friends we made along the way.
I knew you'd get it.
Well, the bird has no fruit,
I
so
knew you'd get it.
I think it's safe to say we're doing better. It took so long for the fruit to appear,
I knew
though.
you'd get it.
Like, for a good chunk of the start of the game, there was no fruit at all.
I knew you'd get it. It's all about timing.
Oh, Lord. Barbie and her signature pineapple, as we all know.
It's all about timing.
Why is this minigame so long, too?
I knew you'd get it.
Don't jinx it, the AI's going crazy with its 20 points.
Ah, peacocks are fast.
I don't think we have anything to worry about.
It's all about timing.
Ah, peacocks are fast.
What a game.
I knew you'd get it.
Who made this? Who made this?
Ah, peacocks are fast.
Where did I put the case? Who made this? Peacocks are fast.
Excellent.
Oh, there's stickers on the back. I can't even see. We earned 2 island roses. Keep playing to try... What? Did I not get enough? Does this count as gameplay? Is this even a video game? I don't know. We were 20 points too low for the 3 roses. What's the price on the sticker? $2.95. That is that's about $2.94 too much. A Volgamus UAB made this. I'm assuming they're probably European. What's retail on this? Hopefully 20 or less. Flower power. Yeah, I imagine this costed like 20 bucks at some point. Move, okay. Move your swing to pick flowers. Shake the Wii remote quickly. Of course. Of course. Of course. Gotta have some waggle in here.
Left, right, up and down to pick flowers.
Cool. Excellent. They made Shrek's Carnival Craze party games.
Right where I need to be. Another flower.
C-Stick, actually.
Find the flowers.
You knew what I meant.
Pretty, pretty flowers. Excellent.
Gameplay.
Nicely done.
This is what the Wii is all about, y'all. Are you playing against an alien? I have no idea what they're supposed to be.
Pretty, pretty flowers. Another flower.
Pretty sure it's a demon. That seems more in line with what I'm seeing.
Excellent.
Riveting gameplay. Yep.
Excellent.
Isn't this just like the best game you've ever laid your eyes on?
Right where I need to be.
The dev is from Lithuania.
Pretty, pretty
And they
flowers.
were just
Find
reduced to
flowers.
making this. This is secretly a fitness game. Oh, I'm getting such a workout. Such a workout.
Nicely done. Right where I need
Why do
to
people
be.
vote for this? I don't know. And the worst part is I remember these mini games because we sampled this on PS2 already.
Pretty, pretty flowers.
So when does the game start? It doesn't.
Find the flowers. Another flower. Pretty,
I think we're
pretty
winning.
Flowers. Another
I think it's
flower.
safe to say we're winning.
Pretty, pretty flowers. Another flower.
The pain is real. The pain is real, guys.
Excellent.
3 roses. Hey there, Cryonic. How have I been? Not great. I'm stuck with the Wii. We gave up House of the Dead for this. I was not about to play way more House of the Dead. It was gonna take me at least the whole night just to get through it. I don't know. There was no guarantee I would have gone through it. We know I could beat this. Do we want to spend the time to beat it, though? Is the question. I was so optimistic the first night of Wii. What happened? I'm running out of games. We got the good ones out of the way. How much to throw this out the window? I might do it for free here soon. To move the birds, point at the birds with the Wiimote and move the Wiimote left or right. This is my favorite game. There's Barbie game. I like almost every other Barbie game I've played more than
Move
that.
the birds left and right to bounce fruit into the basket.
What's the difference between shake and wiggle? I'm not convinced there is a difference.
I love fruit.
I probably would rather play Barbie Explorer than this. Why is this so sensitive? Hey there, Kappa.
So there's another one.
This is so slow.
Where are the peanuts?
Wiggle's more of a sine wave movement. Shake is just a tremor. Top 5 Barbie
Where
games.
are the peanuts?
Royal Jewel's Mission would be on there.
Oh, I love fruit.
Honestly, Barbie Super Sports would be on there. Wild Horse Rescue. Detective Barbie Mystery Cruise. That's 4. What would the last one be?
I love fruit.
I don't know. I guess I have a top 4.
Excellent. There's another one. Peanuts.
Oh, Barbie Supermodel on Genesis.
Oh, splat. Where are the peanuts?
What a game. What a game.
There's another one. Nicely done.
Am I playing until finished? That's the idea. I don't know if I have the patience for this, though. I've managed to beat most of the games I've started.
I love fruit. We got it! Nicely done. Oh,
What have I beaten so far? Too many games. Too many games. Wow. I love fruit.
nicely done.
We only got 2 Island Roses off of that. I don't know if we have to get every Island Rose to make it on to the next segment. Somebody play a card. There's no card to stop this. There should be one, but there isn't. Boy. Okay. I think we only need 2 more to move on. Pearl Plunge. Do I really want to find out if I do? This seems to be a long walk off a short fear. Well, I just know I'm never putting this into my Wii system again, so... I mean, if we're gonna play it, we should play it. Because this disc will
Swing
never
the
go back into the
baskets
console
left, right,
after tonight.
Up and down to collect treasures. Watch out for fish and crabs.
Might as well get all the blood from the stone. I put myself... No, I know I do. I know I do. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I got a little bit of like a perverse sense of satisfaction
Nicely done.
from playing this garbage.
Nicely done.
But
That was quite a haul.
Let's go.
but I don't know.
Nicely done.
I like my jank, but this might be too jank even for me.
Excellent. Nicely done.
This poor Wii is beyond repair.
Excellent.
Go away, crab.
An excellent cast.
It was a thoughtful gift. It would be rude not to beat it.
An excellent cast. Excellent. Better luck next time.
Now that was quite a haul. Now that was
Like to
Nice
redeem
one.
to make a short YouTube video. I got rid of the YouTube short card, I think.
Let's go.
How am I at 25 points? What happened?
Better luck next time. Excellent.
I got 21 points. Jesus Christ. You played? I thought I returned the card. I refunded the card. Why do I feel like you've seen this before? We've literally played this on PS2 before.
An excellent
that was
cast.
quite a haul.
But we didn't finish it. And then Games sent in the Wii version.
Now that was quite a haul.
Excellent. Better luck next time. Let's go.
I don't know. I've kind of given up
An
putting
excellent
effort
cast.
into YouTube,
An
to be
excellent
honest.
cast. Excellent.
This really is just like a bunch of reject Mario Party minigames, pretty much.
Excellent. Nicely done. Better
No!
luck next time.
Are you fucking
An
kidding me?
excellent
That was
cast.
quite a haul. Now that was quite a haul.
75. At least Mario Party minigames are short. Yeah, these go on way too long. These go on way too long.
Now that was quite a haul.
Excellent.
More like maxi
An
games.
excellent cast.
Yeah, there are 3 rounds in this.
Let's go. Excellent. An excellent cast.
Oh, dratted
Let's
fish.
go. Excellent.
So we need, I think we need a score of 300 to get like full points.
Let's go. Excellent. Let's go. Excellent.
Which we're on track to get, actually.
An excellent cast.
Did you miss Mario? No, I don't own the Mario parties for Wii, so I can't play them. All right, last turn. We still have a chance of getting 300. You know, there's a lot of games. That was part of the issue of us hitting this sub goal so close to the end of my my deadline. Is I didn't get to buy as many games as I was hoping I'd be able to.
Now that was go away, crab.
So we're stuck with like the 20 or so I have.
Excellent cast.
Which, for better or for worse, for better or for worse, I've still got some good ones.
Let's go.
Did I get Excite Bike working? I have not yet.
Excellent.
Now that was quite a hole.
Excellent.
It could happen in the future then. Sorry we weren't quick. Well, I mean, I should have planned it out a little better.
Excellent.
But again, like honestly, like until like 2 days before the deadline, I didn't think we were gonna make it. So I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on Wii games and then not end up not doing anything with them.
Excellent.
What's the game I've enjoyed most out of what I've done so far? That's a good question.
You saved
Probably
us.
Wii Sports.
Now let us save you.
I'm not saying Balls of Fury.
Kingdom? Perhaps we're related.
I don't know, I'd say Wii Sports or the Wheel of Fortune on Wii was pretty good.
To civilization.
Club Penguin Game Day wasn't too bad either.
Civilization?
What lies
Those would be my 3. Of the 7 physical release games we beat,
people like you
those
and
would be
me.
my 3. Also, Muscle March was quite good on the WiiWare. Balls of Fury is good filler for the next 24 hours. You say next 24-hour stream like it's gonna happen. Something really big would have to happen for me to want to do a 24-hour again. What's one game I thought I'd hate but ended up loving? I wouldn't say any of those have really happened. I don't know. I guess the closest thing to that I hit was the cruising game on Wii, which was really just like a Fast and the Furious game reskinned to be cruising at like the last second. But I wouldn't say I loved it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was serviceable. But I was expecting kind of trash. Be careful what I wish for. I don't know who might get crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I have no plans of doing a 24 again. 12, maybe. I think I could do a 12, okay. But yeah, 24 is too much. It's too much. But something I thought would be trash was actually good. Well, again, I wouldn't call cruising necessarily good. It was serviceable.
Connect the stars in the right order to
I mean, keep in mind, this is only, what, the 4th day of WiiK? Balls of Fury. Balls of Fury was... It was only good because of the story bits in between. The actual game was... It was barely a game.
Starlight, star bright.
I'll admit, I did not read the instructions at all.
Stellar
What
work.
can it be? It's like tracing.
Wait, what were those then?
Starlight, star bright.
Oh, you just meant in general. Oh, I thought you were asking specifically about the WiiK.
Stellar work.
What can
Oh
it
man, dude,
be?
I've played so many games, it's hard to answer.
Come forth, bright star.
It's like tracing.
Let's be fair, Wii Sports would have had the highest
Starlight,
Metascore of anything that's been
star
played so far.
bright.
I don't know, I think Muscle March was actually,
Stellar
Muscle March might be in like the, I don't know, the 80-ish Metascore range, I would think.
Stellar work.
Game, where do you want it to go here?
Picture revealed.
Fucking hell.
Come forth, bright star.
It's
There we
like
go.
tracing.
Hope I've been enjoying the holiday. Oh, I have.
Starlight,
Absolutely. Some
Starlight.
Zelda Twilight Princess manga volumes. Nice.
Stellar work.
Some great looking one. Jeremy always knows how to, like, compliment a game even if it doesn't deserve a compliment.
Stellar work. Picture reveal. Come forth,
It's
bright
like
star.
tracing.
We got 245. We didn't quite get to the 300.
Starlight, Star bright.
Dang it. This indeed is a minigame. The water is cool. It reminds you of Epic Mickey. I wasn't even looking at the water. That's the thing. Wow, we got absolutely destroyed in that minigame.
Excellent.
Savage. Believe the description is called Damned by Faint Praise. Yeah, that's it. Hey there, Red. When did Barbie adopt a fishing red what? Epic Mickey. I would like to play Epic Mickey at some point as well. Would definitely like to as well. How many different areas are there? Is there 4 areas? I won't tell me? How much game do I have left? That's all I want to know. Kirby does have at least one game on Wii. Trace the shape, point at the... Wait, what? It's more tracing? How many Barbie games are on Wii? Crab is the 2 for Kirby. I'm assuming the 2's for Kirby. Barbie games on Wii, I'm not sure. Probably way too many.
Antonio learn the animal language.
There's 2 Kirby games and a collect. Right, there's the nice collection that came out. Tracing, the video game. We're timed on this shit?
You're getting closer.
Flower.
He'll get it
It's
now.
the best I got.
Flower.
Well
Damn, he beat me
done.
to it on that. He got more points than me. Oh, shit, I'm like way off the line on some of this. This is actually kind of evil.
You're getting closer.
Starfish.
Well done.
Okay, there we go. We got more points than that one. Last tracing.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
Fish.
Well done.
Wait, why is mine not done? I literally went
Better luck
around.
next time.
What happened there? I got robbed! Tails says, what the hell is this? You can thank Games a lot for sending this one in.
Nicely done.
Return to Dreamland's gonna get a re-release on Switch? Oh, is it? Epic Yarn wasn't even gonna be a Kirby game, really. Barbie, quick, push the peacock and the prince-looking dude off the boat. Unplayed copy of that Kirby collection? You should try that, man. Stuff. Played a crap ton of Kirby on Wii. They were some of the games you started your son with. Honestly, good choices. Picasso the streamer. I don't know what happened on that last one. I feel robbed. There's something about this blast you don't know. Don't say this actually seems good. I missed the bottom fin? What? Lies, deception, deceit. Brazilian. I'm like, if I know Blast well enough, he's like about to say this actually doesn't look that bad. Let's not defend this game, okay? Nobody defend this game. That's called Stockholm Syndrome. The game is trying to make you like it. Alright? You're a prisoner to its demands. So we got ringing bells in Galley Grab. You still... I would hope so. I would hope so. I'm cursed. I'm cursed to play this. I'm gonna do the bare minimum to get through it.
Grab.
Well, how I know you well enough to catch your gaslighting attempts on me in chat.
Watch out for birds.
I know what's gonna happen. What? What in the fuck?
Here it goes.
So we're just catching fruit and bringing it back? This is the game?
Off to work we go.
This is the game, okay.
That's delivered.
Here it goes.
Wow. Look, gameplay, we're moving.
This fruit looks...
We're moving in a 3D space, it's amazing. It's a Christmas miracle. Power Stone 3.
That's delivered.
Yeah, no, River City Girls looks excellent.
It's off to
I wouldn't
work
mind
we
getting
go.
that myself. I like how I played Stray, like the best game, my personal game of the year for 2022. And then what do I do after Stray? I play a week of Wii.
Shame.
I guess we gotta balance out the good with the
Looks tasty.
the great. Still pissed I haven't played Power. I don't have a Dreamcast. You should be more pissed that Power Stone hasn't been re-released anywhere.
Here it goes.
Barbara Walters is dead? What?
Tasty.
Like, that must be as of today?
Here it
Snap.
goes.
Wait, Power Stone's on PSP?
This fruit looks tasty.
It has a physical release?
That's delivered.
It's probably still expensive
no,
though,
not
right?
The birds.
Oh, I'm so close to 300. The PSP version is actually the version to
Work we
play.
go.
That's delivered.
Barbara Walters was 93? That's a pretty long life. I mean, still a bummer, but like, if you're gonna live to 93, that's pretty damn good.
Excellent.
Okay, we got 3 roses on that one. Making up for the last couple mini games. I love just the basic gradient there. The Queen of England died on your birthday. You're just gonna be like every birthday you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's right. This lady died. Okay. There's still ringing bells and bebop bubbles. I guess just choose one. Ring all the bells. To ring a bell, point at the bell. All you do is point at the bell? Oh, it's Simon. It's literally Simon. Yeah, 80 is a long life. Yeah, if I make it past 80, I'll be happy. I'll be content
Ring
with
the
that.
bells in the same order as me and my friends.
Isn't roses code for money on certain illicit internet sites? Is it? Oh wow, what a difficult one here. I'm trying to ring it. It just said point at the bell. I'm pointing at the bell. Ring the fucking bell. I'm pressing every button on the controller. I am pressing every single button. Oh no, the game's broken. I guess I can't play it. Pull it? What? Why is this not working? Yeah, there are other bells, but he rang this one specifically. Alright, we're not doing this minigame. Got it. I don't know how they fucked that up. I pressed every button on the controller. Nothing worked. Nothing worked. And I read all the instructions. All it said was point at the bell. Genuinely not enjoying your time with this game. Yeah, this game's sad. This game's genuinely sad. I'm trying to see a silver lining here, but I'm not finding one. Blast is having fun. The only reason I'm enjoying this is because I have people here with me. Okay. Bebop Bubbles. Blast is trying to have fun. I'm trying to salvage something out of this.
Move left and right to bounce bubbles. Bounce them 5 times in a row for bonus points.
For bonus points? At least the announcer's decent. Bounce them 5 times for bonus points.
Bounce it again.
Oh, Lord.
Bubbles away!
Jesus. God help me.
Bounce it again.
Bet you can't get this one.
The silver lining is that Barbie's made of magic. I'll take it.
Oh, do it again!
Got it
That was a good one point.
We did it!
Woohoo! Clap!
We did it!
We did it!
Bet you can't get this one.
Best way to enjoy the game is eject it, crack in half, saving this world from one more copy of this game existing on Earth.
Woohoo! Clap!
Yeah, this is,
Bubbles
man.
away!
We did it!
Bubbles away!
I feel bad for any kid that got this. Imagine getting a Wii for Christmas,
We did it!
and you're like, you finish Wii Sports, and so you're like, oh, I wonder what my parents got me. I wonder what game they picked up. And you get Barbie as the island princess.
Good touch.
Short answer how many Barbie games there are too many. There's good ones though. This one is so far from the best Barbie game. This might be one of the worst.
Bet you can't get
This is
one.
shockingly
Missed
bad.
it. We did it!
Imagine feeling bad for
did it.
children playing video games. That's my first
We did
mistake.
it!
Tiring day, having a grand time watching Barbie play with bubbles in the same way a cat does when encountering them for the first time. Barbie is
Bounce
now a
it
cat.
again.
This game's volunteer
We
work.
did it!
Honestly.
Bet you can't get this one.
This should be community service. Having to endure this.
Excellent!
We did pretty well on that one though. We kind of crushed it. All right, cutscene, yes. Should be a cutscene here. Glad your parents actually listen to you about the games you actually wanted. Yeah, it's nice when your parents actually, you know, care about what you care about.
Believe your eyes?
Everybody's like me.
Had 12. I think
But
12 Dancing
nobody's
Princesses
like
is
me.
also on Wii.
Let's go home.
I think it cross-released
Without
on Wii.
exploring? That doesn't sound like you, Tika.
What do you think?
Parents were sane enough to get you pretty
so
universally agreed upon to be good Wii games. Yeah, imagine that.